folks, how many of you are ready for some wrestling? All right, guys, calm down. There's a noise ordinance. We gotta be careful now. I'm just kidding. Let's get louder. Who's ready for some wrestling?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Cool FM Live broadcast of Thunder Mountain Wrestling. We are here tonight at Point Break in the Bisbee Pumas Gymnasium, home of the two-weight state champion, Bisbee Pumas. We have an incredible card on for you tonight, a dog collar match, the heavyweight championship, the Super Vader championship, the tag team championships will be on the line here tonight. Now, Mouthpiece of Arizona Southeast, Tate Davis alongside
Ladies and gentlemen, please
The Mouthpiece of Arizona Southeast came in a little under the weather today. I did eat some bad Chinese last night. Yeah, I met her at the Hibachi Grill.
All right. Anyway, let's get to this action as we have Drake Young coming to the ring, our first match of the night.
Yeah, Drake Young is a technician. Drake Young is a seasoned veteran. Drake Young knows what he's doing in that ring. We saw him get second place in the Rumble. I didn't think that he had it in him, but he has proven me wrong time and time again, which is very difficult to do. I'm a very smart man.
Well, not only did he second place in the Rumble, but he was the first entrant under the Thunder Rumble as well. Outlasted a lot of superstars in that ring.
Yeah, he outlasted a lot of men. More success than most people have it. Well, never mind. We'll save that one for later. Always forget this is a kid show.
I'm here for a very specific reason.
Yeah, what does this guy have to say?
At the very beginning of Thunder Mountain Wrestling, and time after time, I have reminded everybody here and everybody in the back about why I'm considered to be one of the best wrestlers in the West Coast.
Here's the reminder.
And now, I have my eyes set on some gold around my waist.
I used to call him the cockroach, but he's risen up to scorpion.
So tonight's going to be very special for all you guys, because for me to get to the very top, I need to win some competition.
And a ladder.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to issue a challenge, an open challenge, to anyone out there in the back who wants to take on the reminder, the high-class athlete, Drake Young. And you know what? I'm going to spice it up a little bit, make it a little bit fun. How about it be someone who I have never, ever wrestled before?
Drake Young, aside from the Rumble, but you can't count against him, undefeated in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Yeah, his cojones are almost as big as he is. So let's see who decides to come on out and take the challenge from Drake Young.
Shout out to Emilio.
And
Little Ducky.
Thunder Mountain Wrestling is brought. Whoa! Yeah, apparently his manager has the Rona, so go ahead and keep that guy away from me. I don't trust masked men.
Speaking of masks, we didn't watch the VIP matches before we got in here, Dave. Sassy was back.
Oh, yeah, I missed the Sassy match. I was a little upset. I really wanted to introduce him to myself. I wore my best, cleanest Suns jersey today. But yeah, so this is a new guy. This is a new guy at Thunder Mountain Wrestling. We have no idea. We know what Drake Young is. Let's see what this guy's all about. Like I said,
He likes to remind people that he might just be the best wrestler in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Like you said, Dave, a tactician extraordinaire. We haven't seen Javi yet, and it's going to be interesting to see how Javi handles all the different sets Drake Young can throw at you.
I'm going to remind his manager that the Copper Queen Community Hospital is right down the street. So if he's that sick, he can go find himself a doctor.
And first match is underway. Javi's going to get early ring control against Drake Young. Drake Young, of course, the reminder, likes to remind everybody that it's not about size. When you step in the Thunder Mountain Wrestling ring, it's all about heart. You hear our first comment in the chat says,
but look at that.
let's go Drake Young. We are live, Phillips. Thank you to Urban Action.
Drake Young going for a quick submission right now.
And if
Oh yeah, Urban Axe Yard. They got a charity axe throwing tomorrow. You can go throw axes against the wrestlers and me. Good luck if I'm not too sick from that Chinese.
Hey, you're a consummate professional, man. Here you are, just moments after being on the toilet. And we are glad to have you. I think.
Oh no, my stomach is fine. So yeah, they're good. This is a submission style match right now. Again, technician. We're seeing wrestling, like serious wrestling technicianry in there, if that's a word.
Harvey has to match Drake Young.
Oh.
Shoulder block. That's exactly what happens to Drake Young, normally outsized in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Does know how to open up. Nice little hip toss. Somersaulting his opponent to the mat. Drake Young, he's got him sized up in the corner. What's going on here?
Oh, the sick boy decided to grab Drake Young by the ankle, and now Drake Young is on his knees. This isn't a New Jersey rest stop. Get up.
Midsection, Drake Young in a bad way on the bottom turnbuckle. Referee Travis Martell is going to tell Hobby to get out of that situation, and he does.
You know the referees' names?
I know Travis. Travis, one of our most senior officials at Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Him and Chris generally get the big matches, so to start us off here, we got a very seasoned referee, doesn't let a lot slip by.
Oh, splashdown.
I'll say, look, Magic Mountain on that one.
Drake Young's crawling around like a hobo looking for a nickel.
Ooh, shot to the midsection here, Drake Young. Oh, a nice little leg sweep there from Drake Young. It's going to turn into a leg lock. Not in a bad way, but he's there. And again, assistance from the outside, pushing the ropes to Hobby. Hobby could have had his leg taken off there if it wasn't for some assistance from the outside.
Drake Young's been working on that Mexican jiu-jitsu that they teach down there. He is going after knees and legs. He wants body parts. But in the meantime, he's going to take one of those snakeskin boots to the grill.
Oh, a big splash from Holly. That could do it. We have a 1. We have a 2. No, just Drake Young deceptive. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep this man on the mat.
Picante flying off the top rope. Muy caliente.
You need Chacon.
Chacon.
What's your deal?
Pablo Chacon.
The Hobby's still in control of this match. Drake Young on the mat in a bad way. We're going to have a lock here. Hobby trying to get the submission as he pulls the elbow behind Drake Young's body.
Yeah, he's going for a Kimura on Drake Young. He's trying to take that thing home like a chicken wing.
Hobby with some UFC background, or mixed martial arts, I should say. And he's definitely trying to use that to his advantage and get the early submission against Drake Young.
Yeah, transition to a rear naked. I find myself like that after a couple of Urban Axe Yard beverages.
Drake Young shots to the midsection, elbows, breaks out of Hobby's hold, gets him in the corner. Drake Young, big clothesline to Hobby. Hobby a little bit dazed after that one. He's going to hit the second corner.
Ooh!
To the job, Hobby Chacon, and a back elbow from Drake Young. One more time, corner across, knees to the midsection. Drake Young, and Drake Young, recover. This could be it.
Yeah, this newcomer, they put him in there with a tough guy, and he's going to learn about Thunder Mountain Wrestling real quick.
Drake Young not done with the punishment just yet. He wants to go all the way to the top.
What is he going to do? Oh, Drake Young.
Oh, Drake Young.
Pulling up. Oh, wait a second.
And
Somebody-
on the outside doesn't like that Drake Young's trying to do that same thing in the ring. Drake Young doesn't care.
Yeah, he hit him with that COVID test of a right hand and set the manager flying. Oh!
Turnbuckle moonsault that misses. The distraction just enough to get Hobby back and get his wits about him as Hobby sends Drake Young to the mat with the clothesline. That's going to be 1. That's going to be 2. And only a 2 count.
Oh, Drake Young barely surviving like 99.5% of us did during that season. Stan, there's a 99% chance that I live.
Oh, there's a shot from Hobby. A second one. Chacon's going to send Drake across the ropes now in. Misses a clothesline. Drake jumps it. And a German suplex from Drake Young. He's got the hip locked and again.
Oh!
German suplex from Drake Young. He's looking for a third. Drake Young. 3 German
Yeah, Chacon is unconscious. Drake Young showing him, like I said, his Thunder Mountain Wrestling medal. As he pointed out, he's been here from the beginning. These newcomers are going to learn tonight.
And Drake Young, not just a technician, is all the suplexes, every move that you can think of a wrestler can have. He has, but that doesn't matter to Javi. He's able to break out. And he's going to send him against the ropes. Oh, what athleticism from Javi Chacon. Athleticism, the power, a big clothesline. 1, 2, just 2. Looked like Drake Young was up, but Travis, senior official, says his shoulder's up.
He played the reverse card like he's playing Uno, and all of a sudden finds himself with Drake Young in a bad spot.
I'm just saying that was a 5 count. Unfortunately, it was not just 2 from senior official Travis.
That was a pretty slow 3.
Something, I gotta tell you, I am so impressed with what Javi Chacon has done here against Drake Young.
He's going to send him against the ropes. No, Drake Young reverses it. Javi. Oh, he's going to stop the clothesline. And slams the arm to the mat after a big wrist lock. And Javi still in control despite Drake Young trying to mount that short comeback.
Yeah. Javi is showing us in a big way that he might be around for a minute at Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Drop kick to Drake Young. There's going to send him over. 1, 2. Oh, Drake Young just gets the shoulder up. 2 contrasting styles here. Javi going for quick coverage, trying to get the sneak pin. Drake Young still has not covered despite a lot of damage done. And we're going to have to see who has the better strategy moving forward.
Well, we've seen this a lot with Drake Young where he's been down and out and somehow manages to come back and find a way just like this. He's got Chacon up and Chacon's going down.
Oh, a big neckbreaker. Chacon the back of his head on the knee of Drake Young, who's not done. Drake Young now. Big back slam. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Drake Young again. Against all odds, pulls out the victory.
Yeah, unlike Vanilla Ice, Drake Young is capable of a comeback, doing it once again in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Drake Young, like he said, the reminder, he's here to stay.
He reminds us every time. Every time he Drake Young with a vengeance and just does nothing but win and
Yeah, thank you, everybody. Starting to pile up here on Cool FM Live for Thunder Mountain Wrestling, presented to you by Urban Axe Yard. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. You were talking about the VIP matches. I couldn't help but notice the trash man, John Belmont, was victorious in that match. Maybe he is foundation worthy.
Yeah, that's just something they did here at Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Match that generally is the main event style. They put on for the VIP section. Kicks are VIP. Better and better matches. Still no one Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
There's only one event left this season, and it's going to be at Warren Ballpark in Bisbee, Arizona. So we only got one event left after tonight this season. So I highly recommend getting the VIP for that, because you know that Thunder Mountain Wrestling will pull out all the stops.
That is a big venue for Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Warren Ballpark, we broadcast there all the time, Dave. That is a step up for sure.
But yeah, the fans are still piling in here tonight at the gymnasium in Bisbee, Arizona, the land of Danny's and Dreamers. And those 2 blabbermouths over there are getting the crowd riled up about something. What is Joel even talking about?
Yeah, they do a great job, the rock and roller Ryan Russell and Noah, who only does answer to Joel nowadays. Thank you, Will Kennedy. Do a great job as Noah is going to get us introduced to our second match of the evening.
Again, another reminder, there is a big charity axe throw at Urban Axe Yard tomorrow in Sierra Vista. The wrestling talent's going to be there. The real talent, me, is going to be there. So you pay $10, you could try to beat one of us in an axe throwing contest. I would go after the Manimal, because trust me, none of you are taking me down.
It's not a joke, folks. He is really sick. I doubt we see him tomorrow, but if he is there, stay clear in the mouthpiece of Arizona Southeast. You don't want what he has for sure.
Yep.
One more time, go to the duck.
We're going to have to sterilize this microphone after I'm done with it.
Think I'm going anywhere near that thing?
Pop Chulo and Stevie Ray Pin are going to be taking on Leonard
Over
DeConte
there, we
at
have
the
Noah running down the match card.
grudge
Senior
match.
official Travis
These guys
back
have
in the
bad
ring.
blood going back almost
Good
2
showing from the
months now.
officials.
We saw the stadium
In the first match, Travis did a great job, which is, sorry to say, Dave, not always the case when we're here at Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
No, those guys suck most of the time. But that's the beauty of being Dave Davies, the mouthpiece of Arizona Southeast. I don't even know where I am half the time, much less knowing who's going to be walking into this ring. I'm just here for the entertainment. So it's always a surprise to me.
He's not the best color man in the game for nothing, folks. It's always his great preparation that gets me, let me tell you.
Yeah, it's always a surprise, like what color my pee is going to be. Like, you just don't know.
Here we go. Looks like we're going to get the second match underway. And here it comes, those Canadians, according to the mouthpiece of Arizona Southeast. We're up the is a Canadian match.
Yeah, I always have like an instant kind of dislike of the Canadians, but these guys have really kind of warmed on me. I'm kind of liking the cut of their jib, especially Stevie Ray Pim, kind of cowardly bringing in a title contender of Pop Chulo to try to take these guys out. So these guys are kind of growing on me, and I do like wine. Let's see if these guys are speaking English first.
RTK, we're supposed to come out. But here's the thing. Thunder Mountain is now run by the bad guy. I changed the card because
I still can't understand them. These foreigners.
Let me tell you something. I am so disgusted to be back in Bisbee, Arizona. The only people in Bisbee, Arizona that have any class or intelligence is these two lovely ladies here. Show them the shirt.
Oh, he's saying Bisbee is a classless place. There are parts of this town where I might be able to agree with him.
Never mind. There's nobody intelligent here in Thunder Mountain.
Whoa. Hey, I'm sitting right here, brother. No intelligence in the room.
You disgusting, revolting pieces of human garbage here in Bisbee, Arizona. You all suck.
Well,
Your fire department sucks. You people are so ugly. Your firefighters have to wear a mask. You're all fat,
boy, the Canadians are fired up tonight.
stupid, and pathetic.
This will be probably the first real fight Canada's ever been in.
Human trash that lives here.
Bisbee Pumas are literally Arizona 2-day state baseball champions.
Who are my
Yeah.
opponents? Where are they? They're scared back because they know Canadians.
Yep, can't understand a word out of these foreigners.
Thunder Mountain!
It is a little tough to decipher what they're saying through the accents, but I got the gist of it. Guerra Pagante is not happy to be in Bisbee, Arizona.
Oh, come on, you didn't need to assault the referee.
Yeah, we don't have snow here.
I know that music.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing their opponents. First, from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 200 pounds, he is the Retro Rock Star, Stevie Ray Pim.
I've always been a fan of Pop Chulo. You know, I've always kind of dug the cut of his jib, but I gotta start wondering what I was thinking coming out to help Stevie Ray Pim, who not once but twice has fallen to these guys.
With the weight of Arizona wrestling on his back.
And they're going with this rap rock thing. What is this, Nelly and Tim McGraw? Because that didn't work. I mean, you are who you hang out with, and Stevie Ray Pim is, kind of cowardly. So, maybe it's telling me something. Yeah. Pot does look a little yoked tonight, but they're going at it quickly.
Stevie Ray enlists the help of Pop Chulo, and people forget Pop Chulo. At the first of the match,
Pop Chulo's beating the old man up right now.
Bell finally rings, and oh my goodness!
And Stevie Ray
They are getting physical
has
here.
gotten the Canadians in a bad way on the outside of the ring.
Pop Chulo on the inside. It's Poppy versus Poppy. It is Poppy versus Poppy. Pop Chulo versus Iron Pitbull. And what a German from Iron Pitbull.
Early on, Pop had the advantage, but Iron Pitbull, we talked about him at the Thunder Rumble Day. That's an old school wrestler. They know one thing and one thing only. They don't care about themselves. They just know how to beat you down. It's toughest wrestlers are the most old school wrestlers.
Yeah, Iron Pitbull was there for that first Canadian war that they were in. Oh, wait a minute, that's right. They've never been in one.
George Power in the chat says, let's go Stevie Ray Pim, baby.
But I gotta tell you, I am so glad that
Yeah, the kids like him. I wish I did.
I believe in Pop Chulo. I
Both
believe.
men coming to their feet now to see if they can both get a tag, and they do. It's going to be Guerrero Picante and Stevie Ray Pim. And this is the right for it. Guerrero can get in. Stevie on the attack, a couple shoulder blocks into the turnbuckle. He's going to try to kick Iron Pitbull out. Iron Pitbull finally wears the ring. And Stevie Ray Pim shots in the face of Guerrero Picante, lifting the shirt up.
Oh, he hit him with the Canadian hockey move. He's trying to knock the Sosa right out of that Picante.
A little bit of an interesting flag we saw Stevie Ray
think I
Pim.
saw a stick fly on
Mexican and American flag.
Tell you what I see now.
And we can see it right in front of us getting taken to the locker room.
So he's hitting him with the old school hockey move, beating the Canadian in his own game.
New York City, folks.
Oh, and an eye poke there right in front of the referee, Travis. Making mention of it, but not really reprimanding Guerrero Picante on that one. As he sends Stevie Ray into the
Could it be
turnbuckle.
Bacante's turn?
Oh, and he's going to show him how Canadians do this. Oh, that's the Ottawa slap right there.
In the corner, Stevie Ray eating a couple shots from Guerrero Picante.
Stevie Ray and Pop Chulo way too lightly.
Stevie Ray's going to reverse it. Guerrero in the corner. Double slaps from Stevie Ray. There, takeover. Stevie Ray now.
Picante looks out of it.
Oh, interesting kick to the chest from Stevie Ray. And a clothesline. Sends Guerrero Picante.
Crowd is really behind Stevie.
Oh, the Rock and Rollers looking a lot more Bob Seger than the Eagles tonight. I'll give him that.
What's that supposed to mean?
The Eagles are soft as baby poop.
Bob Seger style?
Bob Seger rocks. Rock and Rollers trying to knock him back to Kathmandu.
Bob Chulo talking to referee Travis saying they had to watch Iron Pitbull. As Iron Pitbull just came in and interfered, he wasn't the legal man. Bob Chulo, we know the underhanded tactics from the Canadians. He wants the referee to keep that in mind.
Oh, he just broke Stevie Ray Pim's jaw. Looks like he'll be playing the drums for the rest of the week.
Hey, sometimes you need your daddy's love. Sometimes you got to go back to your father.
And now Iron Pitbull gets the tackle. Guerrero Picante, Stevie Ray done the best way. Oh, we talked about it. This is what old school wrestlers are. Beat you down until you can take no more.
Yeah, he's got that old man strength. I wish I had some.
That's got old man health problems. Picks him
Might have to
up.
wait a long time.
And a big slam in the center of the ring from the Iron Pitbull. And now a chin lock on Stevie Ray Pim. The crowd getting behind Stevie Ray Pim, trying to reward Stevie to get to his feet. Stevie, one of the biggest fan favorites we have.
Oh, he's trying to put Stevie Ray to sleep like Freddie Mercury.
Well, right now, Stevie Ray back to his feet. Catman.
But here comes Pop.
Speaking of Freddie, how about that shirt that Guerrero Picante's wearing there?
Oh, yeah, Iron Pitbull and Pop Chulo.
Bob Chulo now first man in the ring. Iron Pitbull, he's going to take the clothesline. Bob Chulo's going to love these fans. No house set piece after that one.
Yeah, he's doing that little shimmy that he does. The women in Bisbee love it.
Iron Pitbull in a bad way, right in front of the turnbuckle. Bob Chulo, a luchador here in his own right. Can't go to the top. He's going to go to the top. And a big elbow right to his sternum. That back to it. 1, 2. And Guerrero Picante, very
Smart move by Guerrero
smart from
Picante.
Guerrero. Didn't get in the ring to break it up. Perfectly legal to do that from the outside.
People will call that dirty Vancouver tactics. I just call it intelligence, which you don't see a lot out of Canadians.
Both men down.
Sounds
They're,
like the Canadian
they're very simple kind.
First, Iron Pitbull does.
Sounds like Canadian
Yeah, no, again, they've kind of warmed up on me.
Iron Pitbull picked him up and dropped him
Slam in
right
the
on
second
his
ring goes
back.
down
He might need a wheelchair after
Paul
that.
Chulo
Wait a
begging,
second, Pop
calling
looks
for
like
a
he's asking
timeout
for
in the center of the
forgiveness
ring.
here.
Purple Conte's actually granting it for him.
We do see a lot of vagrants in the modern world.
Because Pop Chulo
Change? Does anyone have some change?
but things went sour, and now he's begging for forgiveness. Oh, he just said he's just Poppy.
What, do you want a hug?
The fans
He
are
does want a
chanting
hug.
if they want to see a hug. Will Wiggle and Pop finally hug it out? Will they hug it out? Yeah!
Uh-oh. Yeah. Never trust a Canadian. He's about to give him a Vancouver vasectomy.
I gotta say, I don't know what Pop was expecting, and a double axe hammer right to the jaw of Pop Chulo.
Yeah, gave him a maple syrup bottle right to the face. And Pop looks like Apollo Creed in Rocky IV right now, shaking around.
A boot to the midsection of Pop Chulo.
I told you he's going to give him that Vancouver vasectomy. There it is. And there it is.
Referee Travis now looking as though it's a low blow for Purple Conte.
Yeah, he'll be singing soprano for the rest of the month.
Pop Chulo has one of the biggest hearts in all of Thunder Mountain, and Raul Picante took advantage of that just now. This is a wrestling match. There's no time for
Purple
hugs or
Conte has
friends.
Pop Chulo in a bad way. Iron Pitbull's going to come in. Senior official Travis is allowing this to happen. He's trying to get him out. Hey, as an official, you got to be a little more stern than that.
Yeah, and Pop Chulo has become a man of the people, and I'll tell you how you lose that is by losing to Canadians, and that's about to go down.
Big chop and back elbow combination. The double team from Canadian Carnage well in effect here.
Canadian.
Referee Travis is just allowing this to happen. And if I'm Stevie Ray Perry, I try to get in right now.
I don't. Hey, I've used the word, cowardly a couple times. You hear clucking in here? Because I hear clucking.
Makes it there. It's a great tag team wrestling.
Oh, and look at him lifting the hand of Pop Chulo to Stevie Ray, mocking him, saying you need
That's
to
just
tag.
disrespectful. Raul Picante. Oh, come on. The disrespect.
Oh, Pop's shaking around like a 3-year-old that can't get his candy bar.
I think he is a
He's either throwing a fit or dying.
I think it's skid mark.
And here comes Iron Pitbull again. Referee Travis is allowing Canadian Carnage to do whatever they want in this ring. I think Canadian wrestling rules are slightly different here than Thunder Mountain.
Canadians only have one rule. Make sure the wine doesn't run out.
Oh, they're saying Pop Chulo up. On the second turnbuckle, Pop Chulo trying to battle back.
Fights his way out.
He is going to kick a slap. Canadian Pitbull shot to the midsection. No.
Oh, Pop Chulo hit him with that pimp hand. That pimp strong.
Slaps them both. And Pop Chulo
And Stevie Ray, like a guy with a cell phone watching somebody get beat up, is just an observer at this point.
Well, Stevie Ray, at some point, you got to see what the referee's doing. The referee's allowing a lot to go on. Get in there and help Pop out. It doesn't look like it's going to matter as Pop Chulo standing first to his feet. Can't get to the corner. A roll through. Attack Stevie Ray. Stevie Ray.
Oh, so that's how this works? Pop does all the dirty work and you come in and get all the glory? That's how this works?
And Stevie Ray pins.
Iron Pitbull takes the outside. Stevie Ray Kim.
Iron Pitbull drops to the outside.
He's going to set him up.
Stevie Ray
Stevie Ray's got a crazed look in his eye.
Yeah, he had a little Chavero going on there. That was pretty nutty. Or he's just on medication.
No, every time we say the word Chavero,
Yeah, you know what? My mistake.
He shall not be named. Stevie Ray Kim with close fists. Right to the jaw of Purple Conte.
The referee once again is a Canadian peso. He is worthless. Oh, he's going for it. Canadian Carnage, more like Canadian Courage.
Stevie Ray breaking up the action on the outside as Iron Pitbull. Pop Chulo were going at it.
But he took his own partner out on that one.
Now Purple Conte asking for mercy just like Pop Chulo did. Stevie Ray, a right hand across the jaw of Travis Martel.
Oh, Stevie. Oh, and there's another Vancouver vasectomy for Stevie Ray.
What's Pop
Wait a
up to?
second,
Pop
you hear
Chulo?
that?
Right
It could it be?
Pop Chulo.
Could it be? Could it be? Oh my God, guys! I think it is! Oh my God, it is! And it's
Oh, the Canadians are down.
Stevie Ray going up top. We got a new rep.
Oh, Stevie Ray's not the first rock and roller to get that high, I'll tell you.
South America, El Uso is here.
Yeah, vindication by getting the assistance of Pop Chulo. Way to really go out there and earn it. Got it. I don't know why Stevie Ray Pam is so exhausted. Pop Chulo did all the work. And they're helping your friend Travis out of the ring. He took a shot to the chops. Yeah, it is getting wild in Bisbee, Arizona tonight. The crowd is getting nuts. Again, they see something in Stevie Ray Pim that I do not.
There you go, folks. Shut your face. Looks like Canadian Carnage.
Oh, here we go.
Leaving it to Beaver
More of that
here.
Canadian talk that I can't understand.
Somebody turn my mic off, Dave. What was that about?
What?
I get enough.
Oh my God.
Sometimes I get bored and just push buttons.
I'm hearing all your noisy, annoying voices scream at me
Goro Picante got something to say again.
day out, online, in person.
Yeah, sometimes I get bored and push buttons. Plus, nobody wants to listen to you. They're here to listen to me.
Oh no. I lost this match because of the distraction of that wannabe luchador over there.
Why is he so obsessed with the shirtless firefighter? He might want to go talk to somebody about his issues.
Yo soy the real luchador here. Yo soy Goro Picante. Yo soy the king of lucha libre.
Was that Canadian Spanish? Oh, he upset somebody. Pop is back.
He's home. Metal, metal. Tú eres persona, and tú eres persona. You are all trash. He's coming. Metal, metal. Looks like he means business. He's coming to the ring.
Hey, the
Uh-oh.
firefighter's going to the ring, Dave.
Yeah, they call them first responders for a reason. Because he is responding very quickly.
Listen, Big Shot. I know you think you're all big and powerful because you got those little boobs.
See? I told you, he's obsessed with the guy. I told you those Canadians can be a little funny.
I'm what real lucha
Maybe
is.
instead of wrestling with Iron Pitbull, he should be wrestling with Cheer Perfection.
Firefighter. You are so ugly that you have to wear a mask. And you lack a personality.
Can we get a translator?
Oye, bueno, I don't know what your problem is, but I think we can talk it out like reasonable adults.
A slap from Goro Picante.
Oh. He gave him the snowbird slap.
Oh, and now Meryl's got him up.
Oh, he's got him in a fireman's carry. The irony is thick.
Fire extinguisher! The fire extinguisher! Oh, and now Metal.
Whoa.
Well, I'll say this firefighter knows his way around some wrestling.
And throwing him out of the ring.
Yeah, the Canadians are taking 2 beatings today.
I I'm not so sure if it was the greatest idea to pick a fight after you just lost a match. Actually, I am sure. I don't think it was the greatest idea to pick a fight after you just lost a match.
Yeah, that firefighter came in there and gave him the hook and ladder, sent them both packing back to Alberta.
More than he asked for on this one. Fire extinguisher, and now, Iron Pitbull still talking to Mano.
I knew a kid like that in grade school takes a beating and just keeps running his mouth. And again, it's worse with the Canadians because you can't understand what they're saying.
What did we just see? I don't know what we just saw.
Well, I guess the Canadians learned about American first responders today.
Well, you put the fire out on that one.
It's a good way to say it for sure, Dave. Thank you again, everyone, for joining us on Cool FM Live for this free broadcast of Thunder Mountain Wrestling's Point Break. Do not forget that if you want to meet these wrestlers, you can see them tomorrow at Urban Axshard for a charity throw where you can take on the Manimal in a competition that won't involve physical violence because you'd probably lose. Or you can take on Dave Davies, which is also something new because people usually want to physically harm Dave Davies as well.
Well, Dave, while I'm waiting to throw axes against people, they do have NFL Sunday Ticket over there.
What?
So I can watch some football. And yeah, did I mention adult beverages?
You know what the great thing about watching football at Urban Axshard is, Dave? Air conditioning.
Oh, you are not wrong. It was hard to find a place in Cochise County with good air temperature to watch football.
Uh-oh, Don Carlos.
Oh, did he finally wake up and join
You
us?
take an exception to what Noah's saying about the Chiverro.
Guys like Thunder Mountain Wrestling's Joe Biden. Is he awake?
Carlos said, I listened to his excuses. I listened to the lies.
Noah's got to relax.
Hi, Don Carlos. And I'm just doing what
I don't know what they're talking about.
There's nothing to see here. You might have to find another job after that one. Yeah, I might, but anyways, folks, coming up next, it will be Shibero versus AJ Sensation.
Oh, he said his name. I don't. We learned last week. I don't think you want to say the name Chavero.
Not
I'll tell
very
you that
often.
much.
He appears out of nowhere at times, Dave. Let me tell you.
I had to go buy new underwear after that encounter. I saw. Oh, hello. But yeah, Chavero, very scary. We are close to Halloween time. AJ Sensation's gonna get in the ring with that guy.
Hey, I'll tell you, AJ Sensation coming in the ring. That's a step up in competition. But my goodness, Chavero is a man on a warpath lately, and especially tonight.
Oh, yeah. AJ's back. You're going to see a lot of gyrating and things that may not be family appropriate.
AJ Sensation, last time he was on Thunder Mountain Wrestling, one of Dave Davies' favorite wrestlers.
Well, I mean, he does start giving me funny feelings. Makes me want to move to San Francisco. Restart my life. Maybe with AJ.
As we take a look at the heartthrob, AJ Sensation.
It works on all people, not just the ladies. He's very flamboyant, isn't he? Oh, there he goes, getting me all hot and bothered.
AJ Sensation having a great time in the ring. Not so sure he's aware of who's about to come to the ring to fight him tonight.
I didn't know that we were allowed to camp in the Bisbee Puma Gymnasium because I had pitching a tent.
This will be the first.
Oh, he pointed right at me. Oh my goodness.
This will be the first time that we see Chavero in singles action, one-on-one competition. He did have a handicap match, but now the new Chavero.
Hi, AJ. Oh, fine. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Trying to get the attention of that good-looking little feller. But yeah, we learned about this last week. AJ, as much as I like him, he may have picked the wrong opponent tonight. This guy should be in a mental asylum, not in a wrestling match.
Well, I got the camera focused on the curtain, but he could appear from anywhere.
Yeah,
so.
seriously, he might just show up behind AJ Sensation. which AJ might like.
Oh, there he is. The man under the mountain. Chivero!
Yeah, everybody thought that Chivero might lose the fans by turning on Manimal, making that good decision to get away from the Peacemakers, but the fans still love the Chivero. But man, is he terrifying. He's like 9 feet tall.
And he just appears wherever he wants to.
Yeah, Joel making a good life decision getting out of that ring. He's about to have a core memory he doesn't want.
Is that because of Chivero or AJ Sensation?
Huh? Like it's loud in here.
AJ's going to get his bearings on the outside.
Yeah, he might just want to quit now.
Chivero plays no games. Chivero, the man under the mountain, the death that you will set upon your life. In the center of the ring.
Oh, that little weird referee is back. What is that creepy little thing?
Bischoff turning his back on Stud Bronson. And the Manimal, his brothers, Chivero, now ready to go it alone in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
That referee looks like a character of Pulp Fiction.
Oh, yeah, Chivero. AJ Sensation finally got his bearings about him. I think it's finally hit AJ Sensation. What he's up against here. Chivero, again, betraying his brothers, the Peacemakers.
No. Chivero came out to help the Peacemakers. I didn't see that getting reciprocated. AJ Sensation is going to very quickly realize he's got to change his underwear, too, if he's wearing any.
Oh, man, and El Justo. We don't know what to make of Chivero right now. Everyone's got to be a little bit cautious in the ring.
No, anger is what's going on with Chivero. He was in a handicap match taking a beating, and I don't know if it's Stud Bronson's skinny little legs. He wasn't out there to help him. So Chivero is taking a solo route in Thunder Mountain Wrestling, and I like it.
AJ Sensation telling El Justo, if you want to check my tights, check my tights.
Oh, he's got a weapon on him, all right.
AJ Sensation getting this crowd ready to go. He's going to need a lot of the energy and some more of that.
What is this, a hoedown?
To take on the Chivero. Oh, wow. AJ Sensation wants to test his strength in the center of the ring with Chivero.
Yeah, like he did at 14. He is switching sides.
I don't think you want to play this game with him, AJ. I don't think you want to do this. I've seen him break boulders with his bare.
AJ Sensation trying to get in the head of Chivero. Chivero no longer playing along, but AJ Sensation ducks the shot to the face, gets a shot of his own to the face. AJ Sensation trying to do some damage on Chivero. Doesn't look like it's having much effect.
AJ Sensation's a little too cat-like for the Chivero right now. Chivero can't catch this little kid.
Yeah, that's one thing. If there's a weakness, Chivero does struggle a little bit with the faster wrestlers. We see Gabriel Alexander get the upper hand on him a few times as well.
He's slapping him like a high school girl. He's too worried about the ladies and not worried about the demon behind him.
Oh, what AJ was thinking on that one. Those open fists didn't affect Chivero that much. Oh, Chivero! Sensation elevated into the corner.
Yeah, like the world's deadliest virus in 2020, he went airborne.
Only 99% survival. No. Oh, and Chivero whips AJ Sensation all the way across the ring. Look at the strength of the Chivero. Like he's got a newfound strength, newfound power.
I hope he is wearing underwear because I don't want to see it when he poops himself. He is in there with the wrong man. I love the kid, but it is. Chivero's got a lot of revenge on his mind. AJ's just going to be the recipient of that anger.
Big chop to AJ Sensation. AJ took his eye off the prize momentarily and now has forgotten what gave him the upper hand early on, his speed and agility. He's got to get out of the corner, and he's got to start using the whole ring to his advantage.
I mean, we saw that Severo put the axe in the picture of AJ Sensation. He's not here for wrestling. He's here for homicide.
You're not wrong about that. All right. That was one of the scarier moments of my life. I don't think AJ saw that Severo put the axe in his face on the match card on the main event, but if he did, I would expect him to take this a little more seriously, and it looks like he finally gets it now.
AJ Sensation is going to be bucking for early retirement. He's going to be the youngest member of AARP in history.
Severo now choking AJ Sensation in the corner. He's going to rake his eyes across the rope. Those ropes are very, very tough. A lot of tension on those ropes, not a lot of give.
Yeah, AJ Sensation is going to need some Tanya Sato medical insurance by the time this thing is done. Or hopefully he already has it.
I'm trying to use all this, though.
The hospital's right
As
down
a
the
Shield
street.
Sensation,
Oh,
that's not going to work. And Severo with a big sidewalk slam, planting AJ Sensation as Joyce Potter back in the chat says, I hope there's an ambulance to take AJ to the hospital.
Yeah, as you can probably see through the stream, there's about a foot height difference between these two men. Severo
Just
is
a foot,
an
huh?
animal, a giant animal. I wonder what he eats.
Souls. AJ Sensation in a bad way. He allowed the Severo to get his hands on him, and Severo still going to work. AJ cannot get up and use the speed and the quickness to his advantage. He does try to fight back. A shot across the jaw. That does stun Severo, and a jawbreaker on Severo by AJ Sensation. And a big drop kick, and he finally gets the giant off his feet, and he's letting the mat know about how excited he is.
If he breaks his jaw, how are we supposed to interview him?
A big drop kick to the face of Severo, and that seemed like it annoyed Severo more than anything, as he is right back up on the outside.
Like most of the times I'm in Old Bisbee hanging out, the Severo doesn't know where he is. I know the same feeling every time I come to this town.
AJ Sensation chasing Severo to the outside, Severo back to the inside. Oh, and Severo catches him, coming right back in. And the stomps from Severo, no mercy. He's using the ropes. Now Justo needs to get in there and let him know that he can't leverage himself on the rope.
What's that weird rest name?
El Justo. Like justice. In Spanish, I think.
I see.
Could be Canadian Spanish. I don't know.
Yeah, Severo giving AJ his best David Carradine over there. Make sure he can't breathe.
We've seen this before. Severo doesn't care who's in the ring at times. He sees red. He sees red. AJ catches him on the back, and what a shot since AJ Sensation to the mat.
He's just too strong.
He is just too strong. I'll not say this lightly. AJ Sensation, one of the best wrestlers I've ever seen in person, and he's getting manhandled in this ring by the Severo. Ducks a boot, but again coming back. A boot right to the face. Severo playing no games tonight.
That's one of the things that makes wrestling so awesome. Unlike boxing or mixed martial arts, there's no weight classes in this.
Big leg drop from the Severo right across the chest of AJ Sensation.
I told you the man made the right decision going solo. He's going to start terrorizing Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
You might not be wrong, Dave. This is a different Severo, and again, AJ Sensation almost won a county coin as a triple threat match. Hit him with a flipping pile driver, one of the best moves I've ever seen. And he is just getting manhandled, but he's trying to fight back now. Ducks a clothesline. Sensation. What a crossbody splash by AJ. Kid, let's do it. Two. No, just a one count.
Oh, what a move from the kid. Flying off the top rope. I thought for a split second there he might have pulled off the upset of the century.
Severo back to his feet. And a splash from AJ Sensation in the corner. Severo a little bit stunned after that one. Sensation, another big splash from AJ Sensation.
The kid's got some moves. He also knows how to wrestle.
And Severo again showing that strength, that power newfound power, some might say, and whips AJ Sensation so hard in the corner he lifts off his feet, and a big boot to AJ Sensation. Does he have his head on? I can't see. I can only see his leg. Thank goodness his head's still attached.
Yeah, but his brain is no longer working. I don't know how much it was working in the first place, but
Severo calling for it, claw, and he's got a locked in Sensation in the center of the ring. Sensation's so out, he doesn't even feel it. That boot did it to Sensation.
oh my
And-
goodness.
oh my God!
He is a savage.
No mercy from the Severo, too. That's it.
That was absolute savagery. I told you, he wasn't here
Let
for
it
wrestling.
go!
He's not here for wrestling. He's here for homicide.
I don't even think he realized there was a 3
Look at
count.
him stepping over the top rope like Andre the Giant. I told you the guy's like 9 feet tall. He's terrifying.
Oh, Joel's got to watch. I mean, Noah's got to watch it over there.
Yeah.
Severo's got his eyes locked.
He hasn't learned the lesson that we learned last week. And poor AJ, he's in the ring and he's in a bad way right now.
I cannot stress how impressive that was from the Severo. When I say AJ Sensation's one of the best talents that I've seen in the ring, I'm not putting that lightly, folks. I've watched wrestling for many a years. I watched the Hulkster. I watched Stone Cold. Never been impressed with anyone more than AJ Sensation. But what we just saw, look at AJ. He can't even stand after that. The Severo was more than dominant in this one.
He really reminds me of a sexy Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Just flying
Who's
all
Severo?
over the ring. No, AJ.
My bad.
Oh, I don't think Severo and the word sexy go hand in hand. More like scary.
That is crazy. AJ Sensation, last time we saw him in Thunder Mountain Wrestling, was 1 count away from getting a county coin.
No, the kid can wrestle, but he
And
just picked the wrong opponent tonight.
It was just not his night tonight. I don't think AJ realized he's been away from Thunder Mountain for a while. I don't think he realized the animal he was stepping into the ring and who the Severo has become.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's anybody in the organization that was beating Severo today. He had something to prove after being betrayed by the Peacemakers.
But what do you mean betrayed?
When the Peacemakers needed him, the Severo was there. When the Severo needed the Peacemakers, Manimal's in the back eating a sandwich probably. And against Seth Bronson's skinny legs, couldn't get him out there to help his friend,
Manimal
his
is-
so-called brother.
Manimal is focusing on the best of the best wrestlers coming for his title. Stud Bronson, the one time he didn't get to help Severo, he had a broken leg. The Foundation carried his leg. Will Kennedy had his leg on our show.
Manimal's just in the back coloring a coloring book, ringing his bell.
Taking on forebear Victor Ursus.
Shout out to DJ Lil Duck. He's going to watch his back and be so happy with all the camera time he got.
Pure heart right here.
Yeah, Emilio's doing a great job DJing for Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Great addition.
Ursus is sincere.
Unlike Joel.
We haven't seen Pure Heart yet. How do we know?
The kid just blabs and blabs. Yeah, you know, those are people drive you crazy. The people just can't shut up and like they have nothing to say, and they just go on and on and on and on, and nobody really cares. But they're so self-consumed that they're so shut up. Don't those people drive you crazy?
You don't see a hint of irony in everything you just said right now.
Huh?
You don't take a hint of irony in anything you just said right
I don't know
now.
what that word means, but
All
it
right.
sounds disrespectful.
All right. Well, we were asking, as we have Richard Turner in the chat, says, good evening from Montreal. Thank you, Richard. Great to
Oh,
see
another
you.
Canadian.
Kerry Brown in the chat says, great job, guys. Keep it up. Thank you so much. And Jason says, where's the guy with the suit? Who helped the Foundation? He's a jerk, too. Yeah, there's a lot going on in Thunder Mountain. We got a lot to figure out here.
I got something from the Canadian. I know it's still summertime. Is it snowing up there?
Unfortunately, Richard Turner, you did miss Canadian Carnage.
Yeah, these referees in here are more worthless than Justin Trudeau.
Well, here you go.
And half as dirty.
If I'm to trust Noah, this is going to be Angel Pure Heart making. Oh, Richard says no, Montana State. Oh, Montana, not Montreal. I can't read. But here is Angel Pure Heart making his debut in Thunder Mountain Wrestling, mouthpiece of the Southeast. We wish him the best of luck. But he's going against two warriors, and Victor Ursus and Sincere. Angel Pureheart has a lot to prove here tonight.
As I said on our rundown, I hope this guy's an organ donor, because just like Severo, the War Bear is he feels disrespected, and he is out for blood. So Angel Pureheart, a newcomer to Thunder Mountain Wrestling, all I have to say is good luck. And Sincere, again, that's the man of the people. This kid is, Angel Pureheart's in big trouble tonight. Big trouble. What is he wearing?
Oh, good Lord! Not just Sincere, Pop Chulo and Dolan Shaw, the Wolfpack in the building at Thunder Mountain Wrestling!
The Wolfpack hasn't been together in a while, and they are rejoined. That's just going to give Sincere extra motivation, but he has the toughest test in front of him, about to walk out that door.
There is the man of the people, Sincere! All three members of the Wolfpack in the building. Sincere carrying all three of his county coins to the ring right now. And hey, we talked about on the main event, Dave. Sincere, he has a step up in competition here tonight. Not just Angel Pureheart, but the man who keeps getting the shaft from Thunder Mountain Wrestling. The man who's only lost to one person, the Manimal, the heavyweight champion.
Did he lose?
Can't get back into that picture. The War Bear, Victor Ursus.
I hope you folks are wearing diapers, because Victor Ursus will make you pee yourself. The man is terrifying. Oh man, oh man. Again, I have a feeling that if Victor Ursus gets through this match victorious, I have a feeling that we may have a Victor Ursus Severo match.
And there is the War Bear.
At 295 pounds,
295 pounds, Dave. That's about 3 Angel Purehearts.
Yeah. Angel Pureheart looks like one of those appearances on Girls Gone Wild back in the 90s. You remember that thing?
I do not. It's not a thing.
Yeah. Again, that man is absolutely scary. And again, Victor Ursus should be fighting for the heavyweight belt, not in this 3-man thing. He's going there to. Oh, I guess him and Don Carlos are friendly.
Looks like Don Carlos has turned a new leaf to Victor Ursus. And maybe Victor thinks that he's going to get if he befriends Don Carlos, he can get that title shot again.
Don Carlos is just a fake Dana White. Oh boy, this is going to be a very interesting match that we have in front of us right now. Again, Sincere and Ursus alone would be enough, and then you throw in this weird X Factor. So this is going to be weird. Angel Pureheart better be willing to die in that ring, because he may.
Well, you made mention of it earlier, Dave, and you said, did Victor Ursus lose? And I know you were trying to make a joke out of it, but you're not wrong. The only loss Victor Ursus really has in Thunder Mountain, he was going in that bull rope match where the rope unfortunately got tied around his neck and he couldn't stop the Manimal. So, and in a straight one-on-one competition where there's a 1-2-3, you might even take Victor Ursus against the Manimals. Pamela Weaver in the chat says hello from Colorado. Hello, Pamela.
If Sincere and Pureheart have any brains in them, they go 2-on-1 at Ursus.
We shall see. Angel Pureheart standing, and I tell people, I mean, we always see Sincere, and he's showing off his athleticism now. He's so athletic, you forget how big he actually is.
Yeah, Sincere is no tiny man himself.
As Richard Turner, I do have to say, do not encourage Dave Davies, but thank you so much for your comment. As Warbear takes Pureheart out right away, and here we are, Sincere, the man
Richard
of the
Turner's
people.
my kind of guy.
And Victor Ursus, the bane of the people, in the center of the ring.
Oh, yeah. Pureheart better just sit outside that ring for a while.
I was going to say Pureheart wants to prove himself, but right now, you let these two men, these two machines, these two animals go at each other, and you just go ahead and bide your time a little bit, Angel.
Victor Ursus has been investigated by several different states for missing people, but he seemed to always beat the charges.
Big slap to Sincere.
He lives in a castle.
Sincere, a shot to the midsection. Another one in the midsection. Victor Ursus, a big club to the back of Sincere. And now a shot to the midsection. Neither man realizes Angel Pureheart's at the top rope. And he gets him down with the crossbody.
Oh, and the newbie showing up, going after the biggest dogs in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. And that'll be the...
Oh, look at that. Look at the athleticism from Pureheart. And he's using Sincere to drop kick Ursus. And a nice little roll through gets Sincere on the mat. Angel Pureheart needs to use his athleticism and his quickness, and is doing that now. Oh, but Sincere with the big takedown, taking him to the mat.
Oh, this kid is a spider monkey.
Warbear's going to take his time on the outside. I don't think he was expecting that from Pureheart.
Oh, look at this.
And a Hurricane Rana off the second rope from Angel Pureheart.
Wow, just like AJ Sensation, this kid is flying around the ring. Oh, you know the Warbear took a boot to the chops.
And that distraction enough for Sincere to take advantage. Sincere dancing around in the back, elbow in the corner.
Yeah, Pureheart's got a shot as long as he's moving, but as soon as he stands still, these gorillas are going to execute him.
He's got a knockout caught. Oh, and Warbear looked like a slip there from Sincere. Let's hope his ankle's okay.
Whoa, I heard a 3.
And there's no 3 on that one. 1, 2, no 3, no 3. Don't let the mouthpiece of Arizona Southeast fool you. All 3 men in the ring right now. And Pureheart sent back down to the mat after trying to rally the people behind him.
Victor Ursus is one of those guys that you like go to try to hook up with during the apocalypse because you know he's going to survive longer than everybody else.
Oh,
ripping off my whole flow. Line for line, bar for bar.
A club to the face. And now Warbear and Sincere going at it.
Is there an original thought in this room?
Oh, and
there wasn't one yesterday with our border visitor.
From the Warbear, Victor Ursus. He's going to go for the quick cover. But Pureheart right there, not even a 1 count.
I don't know why Pureheart would stop that. Now, explain to me again. I'm always just here for the entertainment. Explain to me again how you win this match. You got to pin both of them or just one guy?
Just one. Just a triple threat, not an elimination triple threat match. I do believe we've been surprised at Thunder Mountain before, but this is just whoever gets the pin gets the win. And you got to assume with the people in the ring right now, they're going to be in contention for a title or a coin if they do win this match.
Boy, so yes, Sincere making a good decision because Ursus was about to take out Pureheart.
Oh, a big whip in the corner. That shook the ring, Dave, off of its hinges.
How strong is this guy?
Richard Turner, this is in Bisbee, home of the Pumas in the background. Bisbee Puma Gymnasium, which is 30 minutes outside of Sierra Vista. We know it's exactly 30 minutes because we travel here all the time.
Yeah, they got the final event of the year next month. Will be at Warren Ballpark in Bisbee, Arizona. It's going to be huge.
A big venue for a big event for sure. And Pureheart ripped into the ring again. Victor Ursus, a big splash. And he's looking across the ring, and another one.
They're better off just fighting this guy 2-on-1, I'm telling you.
That's a man 3 times the size, and I'm not exaggerating, of Angel Pureheart, the Warbear, who's splashing on him. Oh, and Warbear, a big one in the corner.
Oh, the double slam. The Warbear takes no prisoners. He goes after Sincere.
2. He misses the cover on Sincere, and Pureheart gets the 1 count. I think Warbear might have lost his bearings. I think if he wanted to, he could cover Pureheart, and that would have been it.
Yeah, you know, we never do this, but I kind of agree with you. I think he picked the wrong guy. But now, like I said, he's going to... Oh, no.
Oh, we got a camel clutch in the center of the ring here, the Warbear.
Snuff films.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Pureheart. This could be it, and Warbear, we've seen it. He just uses those submissions to inflict damage. He does not care about getting the tap out, and that's what he's doing here. But here comes Sincere from out of nowhere to square up again against Victor Ursus.
Oh, Sincere tried to climb up for a big technique, but wasn't able to get it. But now he's just giving body blows. That's what you do when you don't want to get caught by the police. Body blows. You don't have to worry about the sunglasses.
And there's a lot of techniques, like you said, Dave, trying to be utilized by both men here. And then Sincere, a big shoulder block, sends him into the corner and a clothesline. Angel Pureheart is just not survive. Every time he stands up, he's sent right back down to the mat. And a big boot to Victor Ursus. Sincere, he's got Pureheart up saying, would you just stay down, kid? You don't belong here.
I'm surprised he didn't put him through the ring. That was a big slam.
That's going to do it. 2-0 Ursus climbing over our official Chris. Breaks up the count and the pin all at the same time.
Again, Ursus is on a mission to get back to the top of Thunder Mountain Wrestling. And if he accidentally loses this match, that will really put a halt into his journey, his dark journey back to the top of Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
I will say Angel Pureheart does showcase a lot of heart, for lack of a better term, as he has been pinned a few times and keeps kicking out. He keeps coming back for more. It's just, I don't know who signed this match to put him in here. It's like Make-A-Wish right now. Do you want to wrestle your favorite wrestler?
You are not wrong. I know Angel Pureheart talked his way into this ring. He thinks that maybe he can get through these guys. He could have an instant rise to stardom, but that is a tough test.
Oh, and breaking up the count, Warbear Victor Ursus. There's a big bomb from Sincere to Angel Pureheart, and that could have done it in the center of the ring. Ursus looks like a wolf that wants to capitalize and pick up the scraps. A hyena, rather, would probably be a better analogy. Good job, Paul. And he's going to pick up Angel Pureheart and try to attack him. Off the rope, Sincere. He's going to break the knee.
Oh, goes for the knee.
He breaks the hold, takes out the knee of Warbear. 1, 2, and Pureheart coming in, making the save.
You know what? I got to say the name is kind of appropriate because that 110-pound wrestler, he's all heart.
You got to give it to him, Dave. He has been knocked down. He's been drugged out. And an enziguri to the face of Sincere. Pureheart will not quit.
Gives him his best Jean-Claude Van Damme with a boot to the grill.
And now he's clapping to get the crowd behind him. DJ Little Duck over there. Our DJ, he's getting behind Angel Pureheart. It's David versus 2 Goliaths in the ring right now. And Pureheart trying to win not only the match, but the fans over as well.
I love that analogy. David versus 2 Goliaths. He better have 2 rocks in his hands to get through these guys.
Oh, and here we go. Looks like Sincere and Pureheart teeing off on the Warbear right now. Not a bad strategy. But the Warbear battling back on Pureheart. Right hands to Pureheart and Sincere. Nice club. He gets Angel up. Oh! A spine buster, more like a body buster. I doubt Pureheart can get up from that one.
Yeah, that'll be the end of Pureheart for the rest of this match. So Sincere will take on what I would say is a different kind of human, but I'm not sure if he's actually human. Oh, Sincere can take advantage of Victor Ursus' dirty work and finish off the kid while Ursus is outside the ring.
A step through. And a big face breaker, a modified neck breaker, it looked like from Sincere. There's the cover. 1, 2, and that's not going to do it. Angel Pureheart able to kick out. And we do see Sincere a little bit giving Chris, the referee, a little bit of grief there. Chris was out of position, and you got to say if he was in position, maybe that's a 3 count.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's the strategy that you got to employ. Get Ursus out of the ring and try to get the kid out of there.
Jason S., yes, we are in Bisbee. Thank you for letting everyone know. Oh, the Warbear has a steel chair on the other side. This is This is not a no disqualification. As Pureheart sitting down by a clothesline by Sincere, and now Sincere shots to the face of Angel Pureheart. He's telling Angel, "I told you to stay down. You're not staying down. I'm going to make you." Oh, Sincere drop kicks the chair to the face of the Warbear. Ursus out on the outside.
Oh, Sincere, he might have it. This might be it. Oh, Pureheart.
How did he ever do that? This kid is pure heart, Dave, let me tell you.
Oh, wow. What a good one. Very creative.
What?
What
do you mean?
You called him by his own name. You said he's pure heart.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Very creative. Your cleverness is overwhelming.
Oh, Sincere clothesline in the corner.
Let's see if Pureheart has anything left in the tank because he is taking a beating from these guys. And you always forget how big Sincere is till you see him.
Sincere rivals the size of Warbear. Warbear 300 pounds. Pureheart, a kick to the face.
Oh,
Did he get it? 1, 2. No, Sincere is wise to that game.
I thought he pulled it off for a minute there. Again, just like AJ against Chavero, this would be the upset of the century if this kid pulled this off. Where's Ursus? Is he unconscious?
Big elbows to the sternum of Sincere. Pureheart using his quickness. And another one. That one off the first turnbuckle. He's got the cover. This is it. 2. Not quite the 3. And Warbear finally getting his bearings on the outside. But Angel Pureheart coming in. And finally, when he gets isolated, can use that quickness.
Yeah, he is a little spider monkey. He's crawling around on all fours like a Brazilian jungle animal.
Pureheart, the fans behind him. He's got Sincere down. Angel Pureheart, he's got bad intentions. He goes to the outside. And a splash onto Victor Ursus connects. And Angel Pureheart, with the fans behind him.
I wouldn't worry about gaining fans. I'd worry about getting in there, getting the win.
Yeah, I think you gotta expect that you didn't think that you'd get both of these men down. Capitalize, young man. Capitalize on this advantage you have. He goes to the top turnbuckle. Angel Pureheart. Crossbody onto Sincere. 1, 2. Oh, just a 2 count. That could have been it.
Pureheart has put himself in several positions where he might be able to win this match. I thought that was it. I thought it was it several times. The kid really showing Thunder Mountain Wrestling what he's got. You know, we see some of these newcomers just trying to earn their way into this promotion. It's a privilege to be here.
He's proven that he deserves to be here as well, Dave. As Sincere is going to get shots, and Ursus is back in the ring. All 3 competitors back in the ring for this one. Sincere, a big clothesline, and Pureheart's momentum is stopped. Oh, Sincere didn't see that Warbear was in, trying to go for a quick cover, but the Warbear breaks that one up.
Oh, and the Warbear is about to go old Viking style on Sincere, and I am being sincere about that. I think Victor Ursus has like actual skulls outside of his house on posts.
Oh, Sincere, another bomb, and Ursus is going to try to capitalize. He's got Sincere now. He throws Sincere out of the ring. The Warbear to capitalize. 1, 2, 3, and Ursus does it. From out of nowhere, Victor Ursus pins Angel Pureheart and gets the victory.
Again, Victor Ursus had to win this match to keep his terrifying journey back to the top of Thunder Mountain Wrestling. He almost lost it several times, but at the end of the day, using Sincere's hard work against him and gets the kid out of there.
What a win for Victor Ursus. Oh, what have we got going on here? There's the foundation with the newest holder of a county coin, the Trashman, John Belmont.
The foundation has been trying to get Victor Ursus on their team for a couple of events now.
Oh, man.
They got a contract.
They are as thick as thieves. Victor Ursus, the honorary member of the foundation, the tag team champions, and they're coming out to steal his moment again.
I don't know about steal his moment. They're just trying to get on his good side. Not a bad idea.
And here we go. Will Kennedy, of course, calling for a microphone, doing what he does best.
Oh, the man's one hell of a public speaker.
Gabriel Alexander.
Model American.
Coming to the ring. Let's take a break, folks, and see what the foundation has to say. All 4 members in the ring.
Yeah, I guess Belmont earned his way in today. I'll allow it.
I wonder what ridiculousness they're going to spew now. We're your friends, the foundation.
They were trying to be the Friendation at Eye of the Storm.
Introduce you all to
I tried to warn everybody about this for the last couple of events. Victor Ursus rolls solo. The foundation can try to butter him up, but don't be surprised if he just turns and starts giving all them a beating too. And don't hurt Will's face.
friend of the foundation with a big check mark, Victor Ursus.
The first friend, huh?
Now, hey, we are turning over a new leaf, and you have to believe in the power of friendship.
We're friends.
And the power of Victor Ursus helps our friendship.
Gabriel's cool too.
I already told you once, girl, that's all the syllables you know how to speak. Yep, 1. That's it.
What's a syllable?
Will her handler come
I
get
believe it's a type of cake.
Okay.
your friends, the foundation, have some very important announcements for everybody here.
The War Bear staring down Dave
in
Davies.
Arizona.
I think he's staring at you.
I looked it up this time.
The War Bear saying he's coming for that.
I told you.
Surprised they got it right.
See,
Foundation might want to quicken this up. The War Bear is an impatient man.
tag match with the odds stacked against us, and we're gonna come out like we always do. Thunder Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Champions, and then tomorrow at the Urban Axe Yard in Sierra Vista, we will celebrate our victory. And guess what? You're all invited.
Well, that's nice of him. It is a public event, but that was nice of him.
I didn't think Will was going to show up to something like that.
The party doesn't stop there. No. The Foundation Victory World Tour carries all the way into next Saturday at Buffalo Wild Wings for the big fight, where all of the best superstars here at Thunder Mountain Wrestling will be out to meet and greet.
What is he talking about?
The thing you've been mentioning this whole time, have you not been listening?
No, he's talking about Buffalo Wild Wings and some big fight.
We figured
Here's I'll have to make my way over there and see what he's talking about. Who's fighting? It ain't going to be me.
I'll watch it at the Urban Axe Yard.
I'm way too pretty to fight.
olive branch, as you might say. Okay, to one of our opponents tonight, but we have a lot of respect for them.
Yeah, because he's classy.
We want to invite
Respect for all
the
people.
Lockout to come be an official friend of the foundation. Give it up.
I don't know how smart of an idea this is. It
Hey Joel, you ain't a friend. Hey,
is that the Block's music? There's 4 Foundation members in the ring right now. Why would the Block come out?
Yeah, that doesn't, especially, I mean, I think they might be fighting tonight.
They are. The Block gets their rematch, albeit with 4 other. Oh! It's not the Foundation! It's Cheer Perfection! They ran into some trouble in Tucson, but they were able to make it to Bisbee!
Yeah, we've seen these kids before. They got some moves. Some of them not so clean. But the Cheer Perfection, they even showed up at Thunder Mountain Wrestling and let them know that they're not just all about pom-poms and patty cakes. They can wrestle a little bit too.
Oh, BJT and Cheer Perfection. The only other time we saw them in Thunder Mountain Wrestling took the Block, one of the hottest tag teams in professional wrestling, to the brink. And that was enough to earn their shot in this Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Championship match that we're going to have.
I don't think that where Victor Ursus comes from, they have characters like the Cheer Perfection, so he might be really confused right now.
you're not the Block.
He is from California, but he does live in a castle. I saw it myself.
You're Cheer Perfection, right? Is that right, Joel?
My name
Shut up,
is
Joel.
not Joel.
It's a great name, too.
All right, okay.
Joel and
You know
Cheer
what?
Perfection.
We're New Leaf. Please tell them wait.
Hi guys, we are Cheer Perfection.
Hi, BGT!
Is it still June?
Now, the Block didn't want to come out. They're being bad for it.
I never know what day it is.
On a list, and I don't know about you, Taylor Kingsley, but I want to be on this list.
I mean, it's basically like signing autographs. So, if you don't
They do know that this is wrestling and not TikTok, right?
join your list of friendship.
Oh, they don't know what the trend is yet.
So the Foundation has a list for friendship, and Cheer Perfection wants to be on it.
Yeah, I'll bet they do. Will Kennedy's a good-looking man.
You can kind of see it from here, Dave. Your name is noticeably absent on that list.
Yeah, see, I told you, Victor Ursus doesn't know what's going on right now. He has no idea what he's even looking at.
Come on, that was fun. Warbear can't have any fun.
He's going to take his confused self out of the arena.
Well, the War Bear is a very serious individual.
Oh, it's about time. I've been waiting for that for 6 months.
You know, we don't agree often, Dave, but I think you're right about that.
But
The Warbears are still a little steamed up from this match, obviously.
Hopefully Noah can't talk for the duration
and all that.
after that slap from the War Bear.
After great consideration and debate and like 7 other things. we
Oh,
have
Gabriel's trying to
decided
read. That's cute.
To steal a phrase from someone we may all know and love. You just made the list!
I hope that's not trademarked by
That's
Chris
great.
Jericho.
We need more enthusiasm for Cheer Perfection. Thanks a lot, Will.
Hey, the foundation turning a new leaf.
Yeah.
It's going to take a lot more than a couple words after everything they've said about Cochise County, Arizona.
I was just giving you credit.
If you're not leaving lesson right now. We don't really do handshakes, but we'll give you guys one better.
Oh, boy. See, this is what
Hold on, I'm
happens.
going to have to turn this camera off.
Yeah, you're not wrong. This may be not family appropriate coming up here.
Yeah, let's do a selfie.
Oh, there we go. Selfie time.
I told you. They
Get
think,
your
they're, on,
mind out
they
of the
think they're on
gutter.
TikTok.
That's funny. That's why I found out they had some trouble in Tucson before they came down to Bisbee.
Just one more thing. At the end of this
Or they're trying to wrestle at the Bashful Bandit.
we'll be officially losing about 5 to 7 pounds each.
Ooh, they're coming for the titles.
And we will be gaining about 5 to 7 pounds each, won't we, Taylor? BGC. I don't gain weight. I'm talking about the title, silly. Yeah. Okay. So you just have this back, and we'll do a good little handshake. Okay, here you go.
What are these kids doing?
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Cheer
Oh,
perfection with all the sass in the world.
Yeah, they're blowing up the pride kiss of death.
Really. We're good. I'm impressed.
See, and now the foundation's just as confused as Victor Hursus. These kids have quite a strategy.
A lot of
Give
confusion
it
in
up
that
for
ring.
Cheer Perfection, and I can't believe I'm about to say it, but let's give it up for the foundation.
The Friendation, Joel. The
And
Friendation.
now you come around.
Look, it's Noah's fault. If he would just answer me and say Noah, I would forget to call him Joel.
Emilio! Hit my song.
Oh, he said, DJ, hit it.
DJ Lil Duck, kick that.
Apparently turning a new leaf.
I want to believe them. I do.
I want to believe them, Ryan. Maybe they didn't even like that message.
Who do they think they're posing for? I got another group of Joe Bidens in here. They're just confused, waving at people that aren't there. Well, we'll be seeing them soon as we have a big tag. Those tag titles will be on the line a little bit later tonight. Like
Four
Bart Scott-
teams, the smoke signals,
Well, if they
the
show
block,
up.
Cheer Perfection, and the Foundation going for Thunder Mountain Wrestling Gold. And the Foundation, Dave, have held the titles since its inception. What would it take for any team to take those off the shoulders and the waist of the Foundation?
Yeah, those aren't even titles anymore. That's a legacy. But you mentioned the smoke signals. They tend to be rather forgetful. So let's hope that they remember that they had to wrestle today.
That's a legacy. That's a dynasty in the making, the Foundation.
Oh, Will. Boy, oh boy. There's not a man on earth I admire more than that guy. He's a role model. Somebody that all the kids should strive to be like.
Real quick, we do just have a quick announcement. The owner of
Oh,
the
great, he
Black
can still
Kia
talk.
Soul, your lights are on outside, so you might want to go. If you own a Black Kia Soul, you might want to go check your car. The lights are
I'm glad
on.
Ursus
know
put.
what
I
I'm talking about.
don't know. I'm glad Ursus put his lights out.
Are your lights on right now, or are they off? What? Yeah. Go ice that thing, man.
Love this gymnasium. Let's go, Pumas!
Thanks, folks. I'm going to let Ryan tell you about this one. Tecolote at RKG while I try to let my face recover for a minute.
Yeah, you might not be coming back out. Now we got RKG and Tecolote. They've been going at it for months right now. So this is a big grudge match. RKG has been showing himself and showing what he can prove. His first match was against Manimal.
So for Trust Noah and the Rock and Roller, Hot Rod Ryan Russell over there, we're going to have RKG versus Tecolote. The last few events, it's been RKG and Tecolote and a lot of different variations of a match. The Thunder Rumble, the Elimination Tag match. But this time, it's one-on-one, and we want to settle this feud for once and for all.
I gave Tecolote one task in this match: take care of the face of RKG. As I said on our show, I'm the good-looking one. I'm the talent. So let's go ahead and mangle him.
We did say Sincere is a fan favorite, but definitely RKG, a female fan favorite here in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
That's all I ever hear about in the parking lot from the ladies. RKG. Oh, Gary Brown said he couldn't hear what just happened. Well, the Foundation tried to be all friendly with everybody. It was weird. Not quite. Victor Hurston was confused. Foundation tried to be friends with Cheer Perfection. It was a very weird scene. But here he comes, big sexy himself, RKG.
I could not help but hear the decibel levels and the pitch of the fans. Dave, you're absolutely right. The ladies love RKG.
Man, if you're watching with your girlfriends, just turn it off for 10 minutes.
It's not just his ravishing good looks, Dave. RKG as well. His Thunder Mountain Wrestling debut was against the Manimal and had him down for a 2 3/4 count. We thought he had the match won. Took a lot of abuse, kept coming back, and took the Manimal to the limit. RKG, one of the best we have in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Yeah, also a very, that's what we call a super heavyweight. RKG is a big guy. He's talking to Joel about something, probably telling her to shut up. But he's fighting, again, a lot of bad blood, but he is fighting a legend.
Thank you to Jason Edge S for the recap of the Foundation skit. And here he comes, Tecolote with Smooth Johnny B, all the way from Rio Rico, Arizona.
Yeah, with his manager, DJ Khaled's special brother. Said, we the worst.
This has gotta end, Dave. These two competitors cannot get their sights off each other. We're gonna start right away as RKG takes Tecolote to the ground. This is what I'm talking about. These two competitors should be online for titles, but they can't get out of each other's way. This blood feud needs to end.
Yeah, hopefully this will be the end of the RKG Tecolote, because they've been doing this for months now.
They finally get the one-on-one matchup, and to see who's the best.
No, Tecolote is supposed to do that to your face. Look, RKG signs in the crowd.
RKG, a fan favorite. We see the RKG rule signs everywhere. RKG right on the ring apron to Tecolote. That doesn't feel good. RKG took a choke slam from the Manimal in that same one. Maybe learned that move from his time in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Yay! That must have hurt.
El
Tecolote's
Justo
taking a trip to Margaritaville after that one.
trying to get him back to the inside. You got to count him out. One more time. Oh, right to the back again. RKG on the Tecolote. This is not a match. This is a street fight. This is a barroom brawl, and that suits RKG just fine.
Yeah, that's what happens when you let blood get this boiled over in wrestling. You end up with this. Like you said, wrestling went out the window as soon as they walked out.
Thank you again to Jason S. As the Foundation did say they'd beat Urban Action Art, and we heard that slam all the way over here.
So is our table. Yeah, the table, yeah.
Somebody slapped Joel again.
Oh my God, what is RKG doing? What is RKG doing?
Oh.
And Smooth Johnny B with the save, the referee El Justo looking at what is he looking at? The competitors are all over there.
I mean, he does owe me some money.
That masked referee, I got a feeling about him.
Oh, this weird little manager's finally going to get what he deserves.
Oh, Tecolote grabs a steel chair. RKG's got Smooth Johnny B in the ring. Tecolote right to the back of the head of RKG with that steel chair.
If he had done that with Ryan Russell's chair, RKG would be at Copper Green Hospital right now.
No way this match can continue. I don't think it can. RKG.
Is this a no disqualification match? Did somebody forget to tell me? Those shots are vicious.
Yeah, you can hear that through our microphones right now. He just bent the chair.
Somebody stop this.
He bent a steel chair on his back.
That's how you do it in the body. El Justo.
I swear I heard the bell ring to start the match.
Tecolote just told RKG, buenos noches, senor.
I mean, this is really cheap of Tecolote and Smooth Johnny Bling.
What's his name? Johnny what?
Johnny Bling.
It's really cheap of
Joyce Potter in the chat says, big sexy. RKG is the best, he rules.
He looks like a dollar store pimp.
Looking fresh. Hey, he owes me some money.
Does Johnny owe you some money?
The guy that couldn't hack it in Miami, so he went to Bakersfield.
Playing dice in the back.
Tecolote has.
Oh, and the ref just, not the ref, no.
What is going on? Johnny Bling rang the bell. What is going on? Tecolote is slide rushing leg speed to RKG. Mass confusion
Has the match started?
in this one.
Rain, the match has started.
El Justo, is the match started?
What?
The referee says the match is started. And now, Tecolote to the ring apron. Looks like we're going to finally have a match instead of a ballroom brawl. A somersault in the ring, and that's going to do it. After those chair shots. And,
Oh no! Without the
RKG
trace.
enough wherewithal to kick out on that one.
Did you hear about the Mexican magician? He went to the crowd and said, uno, dos, and then disappeared without a trace.
And we're seeing Tecolote take control.
Tecolote. Now with RKG in the corner, RKG took some vicious chair shots. Now he's going to take a vicious splash in the corner. Tecolote lingering on that one. Gets him down to the bottom turnbuckle. He's got a boot. That's illegal.
Oh,
El
RKG 's
Justo a little bit late getting over there. I'm watching you, El Justo.
Yeah, RKG's about to take a siesta in the ring.
Come on, Smooth Johnny Bling choking RKG out with his chains.
But it looks like Smooth Johnny Bling might have gotten.
This is crazy. This is not a wrestling match right now.
I'll bet you those chains are fake.
Might have just played a role in this.
Smooth Johnny Bing got the best chains you can find on eBay for $12.
We've been over this line. You're going
It's like costume jewelry.
On the Tecolote not happy with El Justo.
I bet you that guy's got $4 in his pocket.
Well, I gotta tell you, El Justo missed that one.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, RKG. Those are professional uppercuts.
Oh, come on. See what I tell you? He's a sharp eye. He saw that.
And Johnny Bling getting involved again. And the RKG, every time he tries to mount a comeback, an offense, or anything, Johnny Bling's there to stop him.
Like we say, Tecolote is a legend. I'm surprised he hasn't had more success at Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Beating a guy like RKG in this match could really propel him up that ladder.
RKG, big kick to the back, and there's Johnny Bling again. Hey, this is out of control. Can we just bar Johnny Bling?
But he got RKG distracted enough to take a yah to the face.
Double slap, both cheeks hurting on that one after RKG gets hit. And a big backdrop by Tecolote, who was calling it down the middle, been in control since the bell rang.
Oh, so no trace once again.
Johnny Bling on
Donde
the
está la
outside.
biblioteca?
He's got a chair, but I'm sure he's just going to sit down on that one. Tecolote back in the ring, stomping. RKG in the midsection, not the face as Dave requested.
RKG's in pain right now.
Oh!
Kick to the midsection, Tecolote. Good strategy from Tecolote. Everyone always thinks it's going to be a knockout blow to the face that gets him down. You got to get the oxygen cut off. RKG shots to the face. He's got Tecolote up and a big body slam in the center of the ring.
Oh, he sent him back to Mexico City with that one. He's going to wake up south of the border in a hospital.
Joyce Potter says those chains are fake, just like Johnny Bling.
Bling lost some Bling.
Oh, and RKG distracted by Bling on the outside. And Tecolote kicks the ropes, which take the right into the midsection of RKG out of commission.
I got bad news for the ladies.
You know, he deserves an Oscar for that performance right there. That's what Johnny Bling deserves. Give this man an Oscar.
Tecolote back in control.
He took
in
a
the
shot
center
to
of
the
ring.
chimichanga.
LeBron James flopped.
He's trying to set RKG up, maneuvering both men, trying to position. RKG gets him in a wrist lock. RKG, snaps the wrist. That could break an arm. I didn't hear a bone break. Tecolote might be okay. Shots to the midsection. RKG, we've seen this a few times. RKG going to the top rope. Johnny Bling trying to move the ropes, trying to shake the ropes, and it looks like it worsened RKG for the second time in a row. The big Nuggets are down.
Double bad news for the ladies.
And a big drop kick, the athleticism of Tecolote to the outside. El Justo was trying to get Johnny Bling at bay, but no, he gets distracted by Tecolote on the inside. When Johnny Bling shots to RKG on the outside.
Those shots are as cheap as his chains. Tecolote's got the skill to do this by himself. I don't know why he's walking around with Johnny Bling.
I don't know what you're talking about. Antics? Or
I don't know why you're so upset with Johnny Bling, Dave. It looks like you and him have a lot in common.
hey, if you're not cheating,
He's trying to outclass me.
you win.
You see the watch, all right?
If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Back on the outside. Face first in that turnbuckle. RKG.
There it is.
That's going to knock him out. You got to think maybe if Tecolote wanted to win the match, he'd let the ref count him out. But this is going a lot further than just wrestling. Tecolote out there to inflict some more damage on RKG.
Tecolote doing everything I asked him to do. He took care of the refried beans, and then he took care of the moneymaker.
Tecolote goes back in the ring.
So RKG has no value to the women anymore.
Tecolote wants to pin his man. He wants the shoulders on the mat. 1, 2, 3, doesn't care about the count out. He wants to be on top of the man, proving who the king of this mountain is and who the winner of the Blood Feud rivalry is.
I'm surprised, all this bad blood. This has been pretty much a one-sided match. Tecolote doing what he's done his whole career.
There's El Justo. And there's Johnny Bling on the other side again. And El Justo sees Johnny Bling this time. Is he going to call for the disqualification? He's not. Tecolote. Oh, he just tossed Johnny Bling. Johnny, Dave, I got to say, I was worried about El Justo, but great officiating. Great officiating from El Justo. He doesn't ring the bell. He knows what the fans are here to see, and he's able to get Johnny Bling back to the curtain where he belongs.
Oh, I thought he disqualified Tecolote. If he had got Tecolote out of this match, Tecolote might have, he would have got full Donald Trump on it. I'd be like, you're fired.
Throwing Johnny Bling out of this ring.
You have a weird.
And RKG with the sidewalk slam, able to get some momentum up now that he only has one combatant to take on here in this match.
Now that it's one-on-one and not one-on-one and a half, RKG might have a shot.
1, 2. Just a 2 count.
That's the heart of the Mexican Warrior right there.
RKG is going to have to do a lot more. He's going to have to inflict the pain more than Tecolote did to him.
Well, I think if RKG can hit him with that blue mountain.
RKG finally getting back into this match. He has been a one-way ticket for Tecolote, but RKG is trying to get back into this thing.
Oh, shots to the jaw. Both competitors are exchanging some strikes in the center of the ring. Tecolote off the ropes. RKG ducks the clothesline and delivers his own. RKG, a great striker, and he's starting to heat up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and a power slam, front power slam from RKG.
RKG, full comeback. Oh, he's going up high.
Oh, we've seen this.
For a big man
RKG.
like that. Uh-oh.
A moonsault! A 270-pound moonsault! 1, 2. Oh, no, 3 count.
How?
El Justo had his hand up the whole time. He didn't drop it for the 3. I'm now suspicious once again of our referee wearing matching masks with Tecolote.
Yeah, I thought Tecolote in his head was singing the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da and counting his sheep, but he somehow got out of that. RKG coming from the top rope.
RKG a shot to the jaw. RKG a barroom brawler. Now, oh, Tecolote from out of nowhere shakes the cobwebs off with a drop toe hold and kicks the ropes. We talked about the tension earlier in those ropes, Dave. No give on those things, and that does hurt the jaw of RKG.
Oh, Tecolote's got the big fella up. And here he goes. Arriba!
Oh, Tecolote, a somersault slam from a fireman's carry on RKG. That could do it. Oh, look at Tecolote dancing on him. Oh, elbow.
Oh, from the up high.
Oh, no. Goes.
And he still kicks out.
Line for line, bar for bar, but what a kick out from RKG.
That's how much hatred is in that ring. But both of these men should be in the hospital by now, but they're still going.
These two men are leaving everything in that.
Tecolote once again. taking charge of this match.
This match has been months and months in the making. These wrestlers going at it want to show who the best of the best is. No one is wants to leave this gymnasium with a loss. Oh no, Tecolote throws El Justo into the way, and now El Justo's out.
Oh yeah, that referee is tiny. He might be out for life.
Tecolote misses the clothesline. RKG 2, 3, it's over. Now the ref is out. And what's this? Johnny Bling from nowhere.
Oh, Johnny Bling is back to do some more dirty tactics.
RKG sees him. Johnny Bling, he's telling him, give him his best shot. Johnny Bling, punches the chair right to Johnny Bling's face. RKG feeling it. This means nothing. He's got to get that official up.
Gotta make sure the ref is okay.
Well, RKG trying to pick up.
Johnny Bling out for the count.
Tecolote checking on his friend and his manager. Johnny Bling ducks a clothesline. Tecolote, drop kick right to the turnbuckle. And again, this ring shakes. These two behemoths going at it.
What a move by Tecolote with the drop kick from the lower level.
There's just carnage everywhere in this one. Only one man stands in the center of the ring. That's Tecolote, and he doesn't know what to focus on right now.
You're going to say no soy comprendo right now for Tecolote.
I didn't know you knew Spanish.
Español es poquito.
Muy poquito.
¿Cuánto es mi cerveza? ¿Dónde está un baño?
Tecolote sets the chair up in the center of the ring.
No, dude, Johnny Bling is dead.
Who wants to get Johnny Bling up? Probably give him a chair. Get him up on that chair, give him some rest. He's going to roll Johnny Bling over. He's going to try to help Johnny Bling up, catch his breath. This is not a bad sign.
Oh, he is firing Johnny Bling.
Oh!
Or not!
Tecolote somersaults off Johnny Bling, rolls him outside of the ring, throws the chair out. He's trying to get the ref up. Again, this doesn't matter until
That's why this
goes
guy is a
up.
legend. That's why this guy knows exactly what he's doing. And RKG, his rise with Thunder Mountain Wrestling might be coming to an end right here.
This could be it. 1, 2. RKG gets the shoulder up.
That was the slowest 3 count in the history of
He was
wrestling.
unconscious for 45 minutes, Dave.
I don't even think the referee's awake yet. That was muscle memory.
And the RKG chants start from this Bisbee crowd. I thought it was over. And Tecolote misses his splash. Somehow RKG with his wits about him. RKG misses the boot. He's got Tecolote up.
Oh, what's he got planned? Oh,
He
no,
grabs the ropes.
Tecolote is too intelligent.
He throws RKG against the ropes. What a counter from RKG. It gets him back up in the fireman's carry. RKG looking for the driver.
Oh my God.
2,
1, 2, 3.
It's over. RKG wins the blood feud.
Hopefully these two are done with each other, because that was enough. If that didn't get the bad blood out of your system, I don't know what's going to. Tecolote, the legend, going down again in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
What an absolute show these two put on for us here. I'm sure Johnny Bling and Tecolote could care less about my opinions on their performance. No need to hang their head down. They did a great job. But again, RKG showing his prowess in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Yeah, he is very quickly rising up to be one of the fan favorites here. Crowd is going nuts right now.
Joyce Potter back in the chat says, whoop, whoop. Like a band back in the day.
Nickelodeon
Look,
is
there
going to
it
start thinking
is.
about new management decisions.
And RKG gets it done again.
What a match we saw. RKG one more time, Dave. Never disappoints.
No, he's always, again, that guy has some incredible wrestling moves for a fellow that big. Flying off the top ropes. And when he slams people, boy, he's got the loudest slams at Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
You're not wrong. The ring shook. The ring is. They
I
got.
still wish he was uglier.
The crew's got to come out and rebolt that ring because that thing's about to collapse after that one.
We still got the heavyweight title fight coming.
We have a Super Raider title fight coming. We have a tag team fatal 4-way championship match coming. Yeah, just like I called, we got to get the ring reset, folks. Give us 1 minute. We'll be right back here on Cool FM Live with Point Break.
Yeah, folks, stick around. We got some exciting stuff coming on. I don't understand why we're getting breaks. What are we, a Kit Kat bar? But whatever. Like you said, they got to fix the ring. So, yeah, like the big guy said, we'll be right back. The DJ Emilio's going to spin you off. We'll see you in just a couple of minutes at Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Welcome back, everyone. You hear Noah in the ring. A fatal four-way tag team match. Dave, in this one, we've got obviously the Foundation, our champions. We also have the Block, who had him out for a 7 count, the Smoke Signals, and Cheer Perfection.
Again, we haven't figured out if the Smoke Signals remember they were supposed to wrestle today, so I guess we'll find out.
I did see him in the back. They are ready, and
Oh, are they here?
of course they are.
Well, I was looking for them during the break. I couldn't find them. We had to talk about some things.
Well, there they are! Your best friends.
Weighing in at a combined weight of 420 pounds, Wyatt Cruz Shadows and Jose Hendricks, the Smoke Signals.
So there they are, the Smoke Signals. They have a reputation about them. That's why I've been trying to hang out with them.
Well, this is the first time we're going to get to see their tag team prowess in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. A lot of singles competitions, a lot of Thunder Rumbles, and now the Smoke Signals finally together here at Point Break.
Yeah, we got to see what they got. But again, this is going to be a crazy match, a 4 tag team match. So
I don't know where they're going to fit them all.
Yeah, this is going to be wild. It always is at Thunder Mountain Wrestling, brought to you by Urban Axe Yard.
Well, we heard this song earlier, and we know exactly who's coming out now.
Introducing each challengers next, now residing in Phoenix, Arizona. At a combined weight of, why don't you ask your husband, Taylor
Boy, the new world is a weird place.
BGT,
Not only are they like to wrestle, they're big George Michael fans. They celebrate his entire catalog. But yeah, we've seen the Cheer Perfection before, and they do have some skill.
Spunk and Moxie, as you said as well, Dave, on our
Yeah,
Thunder
so they
Mountain
got
Main Event
Moxie
show.
and Spunk, and a few other things they should probably see their physician about.
Listen to that ovation.
And the Block and the Cheer Perfection have been in there together before. They are familiar with each other. We know who the champs are. The Smoke Signals are the ones that we don't know anything about.
You're absolutely right about that, Dave. We have seen the Smoke Signals. They have looked very good in singles competition and as a part of the Thunder Rumble. So we are expecting big things from that tag team. But the Block coming in fresh off Eye of the Storm, where they had the Foundation pinned for a 7 count. You know how I know? Because I led that 7 count. Unfortunately, the ref was out.
That's why champs are champs. They figure out how to win.
Get it done in any way, those champs.
I mean, Xander Phil is one of the cooler cats at Thunder Mountain Wrestling. One of the real personalities.
JF3000, one of the more intense cats in Thunder Mountain Wrestling as well.
JF3, they're a weird tag team combination because they're polar opposites, like me and my wife. But it works.
Well, since there has been Thunder Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Championships, Dave, one team has held those belts, and there they are, the dynasty in the making. And we're carrying their friendship list, the Foundation.
What is with the friendship list? Is Will getting soft on me?
Oh my goodness, JF3000 wants none of it. Xander Phillips from the back and the Foundation getting attacked from the behind by the Block.
Yeah, you think they're a little upset about what just happened in their last match?
The Foundation being choked out now by the... No, what is happening?
JF3000 is over there giving beatings.
The Block start doing this now?
Because they're mad because they had their shot and they lost it.
Hold
yeah,
flow,
there.
line for line, bar for bar. Oh, they're going. Oh, good strategy. Take out Gabriel's knee.
That's a very good strategy. The block not happy with the results of Eye of the Storm. Who can blame them? And getting the foundation before they even get to the ring. We can see the teams in the ring. Cheer Perfection and the Smoke Signals have absolutely no idea what's going on, asking why are they taking them out right now. I mean, if the foundation can't get to the ring, they can't defend their titles.
The Smoke Signals never know what's going on. Those boys are higher than a moose's
Not
caboose.
wrong about that.
Will and Gabriel are down. This might be a 3 tag team match.
Well, you gotta assume if it happens, the foundation can't lose those titles because they could not get to the ring to defend them. Will Kennedy is up after that vicious attack, and like you said, Dave, Gabriel Alexander had his legs targeted. An assassin with those legs, and Gabriel Alexander is in a bad way right now.
Yeah, he is. Gabriel Alexander. Again, what a strategy by the block. Taking out the knee of Gabriel Alexander.
Xander Phillips mocking Gabriel Alexander on the outside.
And I said he's never going to dance again. There's one. I'm going to, as many George Michael references as I can get in tonight. Yeah, Will Kennedy hoping that Gabriel gets up. He's got to have faith. That's 2.
Jason in the chat, back in the chat, Jason S. says, Block getting their revenge. He says, yes, yes, yes. Where's the suit guy called Premium? Is he coming out to help the foundation? I don't know. There is a new security guard for Don Carlos, I did see. This is interesting. How the belt's going to be on the line if the tag team that holds them it cannot defend them? This is a storyline and a half. Odds were already stacked against the foundation, and now it just seems wrong.
Well, it depends on who you ask. According to the block, they're probably okay with it. Me, myself, I want to see Will Kennedy and Gabriel Alexander in the ring.
So where are the foundation going to be able to rejoin us in this match? We'll have to get confirmation from the back, but we're going to start with Wyatt Two Shadows from the Smoke Signals and Taylor Kingsley from Cheer Perfection in the center of the ring.
Oh, that's the move that Cheer Perfection likes to use. You got to be careful with that one. But you talk about contrasting styles. A couple of Native Americans from a wacky tobacco farm against the Cheer Perfection. You never thought you'd see it. Only at Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Two Shadows and Kingsley. Kingsley's going to roll through. He's going to try to springboard up. Successfully does. And returns the wrist lock to Wyatt Two Shadows. But I think our minds, Dave, are on what is going on with the foundation. It looked like Gabriel Alexander might have broke a leg. And we don't have them to defend their titles in this Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Championship match.
Yeah, Gabriel's in the blue tent right now. But yeah, they block viciously. Took care of Gabriel Alexander.
Back in the ring, a hammerlock applied by Wyatt Two Shadows. Kingsley goes down to the mat trying to get out of it. Good maneuver as he does. I keep looking back to the back in the locker room, and I don't see the foundation coming out. It looks like they are in the medical tent. Like you said, you referenced the blue tent. We don't have that. We're not the NFL yet, but definitely going back to the medical portion of the locker room.
I don't know what kind of doctors they got back there. Knowing Don Carlos, probably not very good ones. That cheap SOB.
And Wyatt Two Shadows with a headlock. Taylor Kingsley can't get to the corner to get BGT in.
Oh!
1, 2, a roll up there from Taylor Kingsley. No dice, no members from the block are in there. We do have an update.
Now, we did see that for the Cheer Perfection when they wrestled the block, when they went for those early pins.
So we've gone from a Fatal 4-Way to an elimination triple threat tag team match. So whoever gets pinned, that team is eliminated until there's one team left standing.
I mean, I guess Foundation's already been eliminated. Technically, the Foundation is not eliminated. They haven't been pinned yet.
So the block waiting for their shot at this. But meanwhile, like you said, Wyatt Two Shadows is just putting it on this kid.
Gerald Morgan says, put Paul in there. I know better than that. Let me tell you, Taylor Kingsley coming through now with a wrist lock. The block, Dave, you said, waiting for their chance, very patiently waiting for their chance. They are the hottest tag team in Thunder Mountain Wrestling for a reason, and they understand. Go ahead and let these two teams go at it, and we'll bide our time.
Oh, and now Cheer of Perfection go at double duty. Or in Vegas, you got to pay double for that. They're getting
Oh! Wyatt Two Shadows, bell rung. That's going to do it. No, just a 1 count. Wyatt Two Shadows. I don't know how he kicked out of that one. Both drop kicks to both of his temples.
Yeah, Cheer Perfection packing a pom-pom punch right now.
Back into the corner goes Wyatt Two Shadows. BGT, the freshman in for Cheer Perfection. And he's going to wind up a couple of elbows to the throat of Wyatt Two Shadows. A roll through, gets a kiss to the block, and loses sight of Wyatt Two Shadows, who takes advantage with a huge knee to the jaw. And Two Shadows, another one.
Oh, Two Shadows hitting him with the tomahawk.
Two Shadows with two knees and a big back suplex from Wyatt Two Shadows.
That was a big slam. But like I said, the last time we saw them, not only do they have pride, they have heart as well. Cheer Perfection is a tough team to get out of there. Oh, Xander's taking a nap.
Xander taking a nap on JF3000. And a nice jawbreaker from BGT. Again, the block. They look like they know exactly how to approach this matchup right now.
He's going around breaking jaws, so we see what role he plays in his personal life.
Jose Hendricks in with a big
what a move.
tilt-a-whirl net breaker and a backstroke by Jose Hendricks. He's going to go into the cover. 2, but BGT able to kick out.
What a move. Like you said, we haven't seen the smoke signals yet, and apparently they are bringing a little bit more to the table than the funny business.
Kick across the chest. Hendricks letting everyone know about it.
Oh, light it up.
Getting Bruce Lee style on it, but BJT twists the leg around, misses the clothesline. Hendricks, he misses a clothesline. And a lot of countering going on right now. Good wrestling in the center of the ring.
Ooh.
And finally an arm drag from BGT. And Jose Hendricks returns the favor. Two evenly matched competitors, both going for an arm drag. No one gets the upper hand on this one. BGT and Jose Hendricks in the center of the ring trying to get the upper hand on each other.
Oh, ring around the rosy time. Again, those Cheer Perfection tactics are a little different. They can really catch people by surprise.
Oh, BGT! Tactics, and he hits Jose Hendricks in the face with a jaw. Wyatt Two Shadows gets a headbutt, sending him to the apron. And what tag team action we have here! Taylor Kingsley with the springboard for BGT, and now BGT with the leg drop. 1, 2, 3. That's our first elimination. The smoke signal's out.
Wow, that was quick. They were going to win the match, but they were high. That was quick.
Now we have Cheer Perfection against
That
the
was very
block.
blunt.
Dave, like you said, these two teams know each other. The block came out on top last time. And here's JF3000, the biggest man in the ring.
Again, they're familiar with each other, but again, Cheer Perfection telling the smoke signals, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Get out of here. But yeah, JF3000 is back. Again, they are familiar with each other.
Oh, they ducked through the clothesline of JF3000, but not the second time. JF3000, about 6 feet, 4 inches tall, 250 pounds of raw aggression in the center of the ring.
He actually smacked Xander.
He's going to see if Xander's okay, but now a drop kick from BGT in the corner. That only upsets JF3000. Kingsley goes for the waist lock.
Again, JF3000 has been in there with these boys. He knows what they're all about.
Cross the jaw with that one. Double team maneuver. Oh, that's very smart from Cheer Perfection, going for the arms of JF3000 where he carries all that strength.
Yeah, sun's out, guns out for JF3000. I'll tell you what, that guy is the best clothesline at Thunder Mountain Wrestling. When JF3000 puts you down, you can hear the rumble.
And Cheer Perfection again losing sight of the prize as Xander Phillips from behind gets BGT out of the ring, and Taylor Kingsley now isolated into the center of the ring. That's a face we've never seen from Xander Phillips. Xander Phillips usually likes to have a good time mocking his opponents, but he is on a mission right now.
Yeah, he has to remind these kids that he's the queen bee of Thunder Mountain Wrestling. not cheer perfection.
He used a different phrase, but it definitely is the exact same thing, Dave. And J3000 going to cover 2. Kingsley, very fortunate Kingsley wasn't completely covered on the mat there, able to just roll his shoulder over and get out of that one.
The block is just a couple of seconds away from being the Thunder Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Champions. No Gabriel Alexander, no smoke signals, and all they got to do is they've already beaten cheer perfection. This is a mountain that they've already climbed.
Well, in that
Or a
too,
hill, I
the
should
cheer
say.
perfection and the smoke signals were going at it in the first part of our match as well. So cheer perfection not even fresh in this match. The block definitely the fresher of the two teams.
And you said the hottest tag team in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
And I'm not just talking about Xander.
Amen.
JF3000 has Kingsley.
Oh!
He's able to roll through. He pushes JF into the corner. BGT getting an elbow. Xander getting an elbow. JF3000 a little bit out on his feet right now. And the tag, can he get there? Can he get there? No, he can't. The strength of JF3000.
Oh, and Xander with a kick to the back of the head. Xander's got some flexibility for a big hunk of sexy like him.
Oh, and Xander, lethal with his legs as well. A unique offense from Phillips. 2 count, not 3. He's not going to. The tag titles aren't going to switch hands that easily. Speaking of tag titles, you wonder maybe if Will Kennedy wants to come out here by himself and try to defend
Just to
these.
try to save the titles, yeah. But yeah, cheer perfection trying to come out of this thing with the belt.
Up on the top rope, Kingsley. A crossbody, no, Xander Phillips. He's been in the weight room. He's been working on his strength. Catches up at Kingsley. The wherewithal to spring an elbow to the side of the head and free him up, and a back elbow from Xander Phillips sends him to the mat.
Yeah, Xander says, I will be your father figure. That's 3. George Michael references.
Oh, sorry. I'm not familiar with the catalog. You did get me with Faith. Oh, it looks like that turnbuckle a little bit loose. I wonder if the block we're doing that, as we just saw Kingsley get his face slammed right in the turnbuckle. The block, and it seemed to take a little more out of him than the normal head smash would have.
Oh, and he's running his face down that dirty rope. And speaking of pink eye, he's trying to return the favor. That rope had a lot of RKG on it.
You're not wrong, and there's a chop from JF3000. Power personified in the ring for the block. The enforcer of the two, and he is a brawler that loves to show it. We see
RKG is tired of being titleless. He wants the belt. RKG, excuse me, JF3000.
Might as well be. They're about the same size in there.
Yeah.
Kingsley falls to the mat. JF3000. He's setting up. He's ready for it. JF3000 with Kingsley in a bad way. He starts JFing up, and Kingsley's going to counter this.
JF3000 was asking for it, but with cheer perfection, you might not always get what you want.
A front flip stunner. Cutter, neckbreaker, whatever you want to say from Kingsley. JF3000 out on his feet, now out on the mat.
Wait,
What a maneuver from Taylor Kingsley.
again, the kids can wrestle. Don't ever take that away from them. They eliminate the smoke signals like a used aluminum can.
And JF3000 trying to come in the ring. There's no tag. So good officiating from Chris. Take him to the outside. Now BGT, the legal man for the cheer perfection. An argument ensuing between the ref, Xander Phillips, and BGT. And BGT is going to send Xander to the outside, but loses sight of the little man, the legal man, and that's JF3000.
Oh. JF3000 flipping him over. He's playing with his food right now. These kids just don't have enough for this guy.
Oh, wow. So now Taylor Kingsley's the legal man. Referee Chris did not see the tag. And so BGT, or Taylor Kingsley, who's still out right now, is the legal man, and JF3000 taking full advantage.
Again, like you said about Will Kennedy, I mean, even if you got to come out by yourself to try to save your belts because the block is about to win them.
Yeah, the block looking the better of the two teams right now, but let's not forget, Cheer Perfection had to go against the smoke signals. No one tagged the block in, and so again, the block, there he flashes! Xander Phillips, great athleticism, but nobody home as Taylor Kingsley rolls out of the way. Taylor is up, he needs to get the tag. He's going for Xander. That was an interesting maneuver. I don't know who got the better of it, but both men on the mat.
Yeah, not sure what he was attempting there, but both men down, which I'm sure the outside member of Cheer Perfection is very happy about. He's trying to get the tag because Xander is out. He is trying to shake off the cobwebs.
BGT looks like he's fresh. It looks like he's furious.
Whoever gets the
Fiercely
first tag
wants to
is gonna
get
win
in
this
here.
match.
Xander Phillips is going to get the tag to JF3000. BGT and JF3000. BGT has splashed to Xander in the corner. Oh, and JF3000 saw red as BGT was taunting him, went in for the kill, only getting Xander. That's twice now we've seen friendly fire from JF3000 onto Xander Phillips.
You took the words right out of my mouth. The only, oh, he's.
Oh, BGT with the crossface. BGT's got the crossface locked in the center of the ring. Nowhere to go for JF3000.
Oh.
And Xander Phillips, right Johnny on the spot, just in time. Kingsley now finally, after that beating he took, with an enziguri to Xander Phillips.
I'll tell you what, the games are over for Cheer Perfection. They have a different attitude than they walked in the ring with.
Oh, JF3000 done playing games. We've seen JF when he gets into this mode. Nobody can compete with JF3000. Oh, sidewalk slam from BGT.
Oh, we might have an upset.
There it is.
We might have an upset.
2. It's over.
Oh.
It's over. He said, that's it. Cheer Perfection wins the titles.
Wow.
Jen Projection wins the titles. JF3000 saying he got his arm up. What is going on? Referee Chris is giving the titles to Cheer Perfection.
We talked about it a couple times tonight. We could have had the upset in the century.
Oh, wait. Here we go. Will Kennedy's here. What's going on?
A little too late, Will.
Someone get Will a mic.
Those kids just took your belts. Oh, they're giving them over. Oh, my goodness. Oh.
Will Kennedy is still in this match.
Yeah, like we said, Will Kennedy, even if he has to do it by himself, you can't just let the belts get handed over like that. Because right now they're in the hands of Cheer Perfection.
JF3000 still out. Will Kennedy's got to watch his back as well. JF3000 out. Xander Phillips coming out now. What is going on? The blocks here. Will Kennedy saying that he was going to defend his belts by himself. Are we restarting the triple threat? Oh, JF3000 sends Kingsley to the outside. JF3000, BGT in the center of the ring.
Yeah, but
the block. What is going on with the block recently? 1, 2. What is going on? Why did Chris count the 3?
Did the match restart? Referee Chris is saying it's in. Will Kennedy is still in there. What is going on here?
this is utter confusion right now.
So they restarted the match, so the block came out.
I feel like I'm at the Democratic National Convention. Nobody knows what's going on. Nobody knows who's winning.
Xander Phillips pacing on the outside. I think they restarted the Fatal 4-Way. Unfortunately, the smoke signals probably didn't get the memo because they're in the locker room doing something else. That's now it's Will Kennedy against JF3000. Just catches him enough to send JF3000 down to the mat.
Yeah, he didn't get the full technique on it, but it was enough to put JF3000 down. Do we know? I mean, they ripped the belts away for Cheer Perfection. So are the belts still up for grabs?
Xander Phillips in the ring now. Will Kennedy going to avoid and dodge that kick to the leg. Will Kennedy not happy right now with the block. And Will Kennedy a ferocious rage inside him that we haven't seen before. Usually gives this rage to the fans, but now Will Kennedy completely focused on the block.
Well, he saw those belts in the hands of somebody else, and it enraged him.
Xander Phillips going to counter this one, and a big kick to the face of Will Kennedy.
Oh.
This is meant put down many a wrestler, but Will Kennedy will kick out.
Will Kennedy is going to die before he gives up that belt. He loves two things in this world, that tag team belt and Dave Davies.
We don't have word on what the extent of the injury to Gabriel Alexander is. We just know it was in a bad way when he went to the locker room.
I thought Cheer Perfection were the champions.
They're eliminated now. Will Kennedy going for a small package out of nowhere. 2, 3, got him! That's the second time in 5 minutes that JN3000 has been pinned. There. What? Will Kennedy just beat the block by himself?
Hey, you called it. Well, you better get out of here by yourself and do this. And Will Kennedy just single-handedly taking out the block. I'm still trying to figure out why Sheer Perfection doesn't have the belt.
I'm confused as why John Belmont didn't come back and maybe help out. Oh, here is Gabriel Alexander making his return.
Yeah, that leg is toast. Put some jam on it.
Well, I'll tell you, Dave, there's not many times I'm confused and don't have anything to say. I don't know what's going on. I think the Foundation retain their tag team championships.
We got something going on over on the table.
Victor
Don
Urs is
Carlos'
coming back.
bodyguard.
Victor Urs is coming back out. Don Carlos' new bodyguard.
Oh, he's got the knuckle dusters.
We got brass knuckles. What is going on? What is going on?
Oh, and he's knuckle dusting the Foundation.
And what's Warbear doing? Victor Urs is watching his fellow Foundation members fall in the ring.
This is fake Dana White Don Carlos' boy.
So more brass knuckles, and we can see that Don Carlos very proud of what just happened to the Foundation. And now in the ring, Victor Urs is. He's going to help his buddies in the Foundation up as he goes for Gabriel Alexander.
Oh, I doubt
Gabriel
that.
Alexander hasn't even got into a match, and he's absorbed so much punishment. So, what is going on?
I tried to warn the Foundation about this.
The Warbear going after Gabriel Alexander now. And Will Kennedy covering Gabriel Alexander. The Foundation and Tatters. A full Nelson bomb from Victor Ursus. Total chaos here at Point Break.
I tried to warn the Foundation. The Warbear's on a war path, and nobody's getting in his way. He doesn't have friends.
The Foundation trying to turn a new leaf in the last couple of shows we've seen, and we know the Warbear cares not about what people think, and he would rather be the bane of people's existence. Maybe he doesn't like the way that the Foundation were trying to change their ways.
In what world do you live in where you think the fans would be rooting for the Foundation? I mean, while they're good friends of mine, the fans don't really care for that for some reason.
I'll tell you, Dave, as far as I'm concerned, the Foundation got what for? They've been insulting Sierra Vista and all of Cochise County for too long. I might not like the person that delivered the justice, but that's justice for the Foundation. Maybe now we can move forward, but the Foundation in the ring right now in tatters. We do have to talk about Will Kennedy showing a lot of heart for those tag team championships, beating 1-on-2 the block. But right now you can tell he doesn't feel much like a champion.
Well, and you see what happens. Those belts have been with Will and Gabriel since the very beginning. They get handed to the Cheer Perfection for 5 seconds, and those kids break the belt.
Never know what you're going to see in Thunder Mountain Wrestling, let me tell you.
feet.
Gabriel and Will are battered and bloody right now, but they're walking out of here with the gold. Their gold.
Well, folks, as we decide to get our bearings, and I never thought I'd see the day where the foundation was being cheered by a Cochise County crowd, but definitely appreciative of Will Kennedy's spirit to come back in and win those titles back.
You say what you want about Will, and a lot of people do, not me, but you talk about sticking up for your friend. Will Kennedy, the heart of a lion.
They absolutely earned it.
So champions again, the foundation. We talked about it, Dave, a dynasty in the making. Since these titles have been around, the foundation have owned these titles. Every tag team has tried to go through the foundation, and nobody succeeded.
Yeah, Will and Gabriel walking out with their belts. And that being said, Busy, we're down to 2.
But that's just so weird that Don Carlos's bodyguard gets brass knuckles to the foundation. What happened? Now, I know the foundation is giving a lot of grief to Thunder Mountain Wrestling management, and that might be payback for all the times they put him through the ringer. But
He threw something on top of him, too, like a note or something. Or I'm not sure. This has been a wild night at Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Point Break.
Well, we got the Puma Pride sign right in front of us, Dave, and for lack of a better term, Will Kennedy showed a lot of Puma Pride coming back into that one and winning those tag team championships back.
Yeah, he did.
Well, coming up next, folks.
And so the next match is a match that I don't understand. Stud Bronson and Ramrock have already done this. Stud Bronson has showed that he's the lesser man. But he wants to go in there and take another beating from the Ramrock. Best of luck to him.
Well, this time they're going to be strapped by dog collars, a dog collar house fight. Just when you thought that Super Vader Championship couldn't get more violent, each member, each wrestler, I should say, in this match are going to be strapped to each other via dog collars.
So let's see if Stud Bronson's skinny legs can get him through this match against the Ramrock. Stud Bronson, another fan favorite at Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Well, even though it's a dog collar match, Dave, we still are going to have to answer the 10 count or not be able to answer the 10 count to have a winner here in the Super Vader Championship match. Also, Ramrock made it a little personal. I don't know if you caught the video that was posted on Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Ramrock talking about Stud Bronson's family in that video.
Oh, that's always a wise thing to do. I think they're going to be like dog collar to each other, right?
I just spent 10 minutes explaining it, but
I had an ex that was into this. I had a safe for it. It was foliage. And sometimes she couldn't hear me, apparently.
it's a complicated safe word. But again, the Super Vader Championship on the line. I don't know if I should say this, but it's definitely the best looking. It's definitely the best looking title in professional wrestling.
The Urban Legends and the Super Vader.
Oh, I forgot. Stud Bronson is putting his Urban Legend Championship on the line as well.
Yeah, that's a title he's had for a long time. I don't know what kiddie organization he won it with, but that has been his title for a long time. Oh, so let's run it back. Stud Bronson and the Ramrock. This is going to be interesting. I've never watched two men fight with chained to each other.
Closest we had was the bull rope match that the Manimal has made famous. But you're right, nothing around the collars. And there he is! The Urban Legend champion himself, World War Stud Bronson!
And the gym has gotten loud for Stud Bronson, Thunder Mountain Wrestling's favorite son, the traitor of the Chimero.
Chivero turned his back on the Peacemakers. What are you
The
talking
Peacemakers
about?
turned their back on him. Tit for tat, my friend.
Take the sunglasses off, brother. You can't see right with them on, let me tell you.
I can't. I don't think people want to see my eyes right now.
One has to ask themselves how focused Stud is going to be on this match. I think it was a bad idea from Ramrock making it personal, talking about Stud's family. That's going to refocus him, but in the back of his mind, he's always going to be thinking about Chivero and what his brother did to him and the Manimal at Eye of the Storm.
Well, if it was his brother, maybe he should have had his back, huh?
He did. At every turn, he had his back. They were a tag team. They were brothers.
Oh, well, he's standing up for Stud Bronson. Yeah, here comes the Ramrod. First time we saw this guy was in this gymnasium, and he was bloody by the end of that match.
And here he is, the Ramrock, Dave. You mentioned blood. I think blood just focuses him. I think he's one of those where he starts bleeding, and he doesn't see red from the blood. He sees red from anger.
Yeah, Ramrock, one of the more terrifying figures at Thunder Mountain Wrestling. And he's been in a lot of promotions around the country. Ramrock has been there and done that for a long time.
I did see the Ramrock on social media squatting what was 8 plates. So 9 times 45, however much weight that is. The Ramrock was getting ready and putting that much weight up, squatting it, which has got to be twice the weight of Stud Bronson.
Yeah, that's the same weight that Stud Bronson said he could squat. One of them is an honest man. 2 belts on the line.
My quick math would say 405 pounds. Back in my high school days, yes. Right now, no, I probably could put that up. But here we go, Dave. 2 titles on the title for a title match. An Urban Legend Championship. A Super Vader Championship. The Ramrock wrestling in many different promotions. Has many different championships, and he'd love to add that one to his collection.
Yeah, again, that's a belt that Stud Bronson has had for a very long time. That's how much Stud, when the Ramrock stopped talking about his family, that's how much this means to Stud Bronson, where he's willing to put it all on the line against a man who just defeated him.
Stud Bronson getting a rematch in the Ramrock, despite the comments he made about Stud Bronson's family. Much respect given to Stud Bronson, so much so that he came back and gave him a rematch because he says Stud is finally a competitor worthy of challenging for the Super Vader Championship.
I can't remember the last time Stud Bronson won a match at Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Then again, I can't remember what I had for breakfast, so whatever.
And Ramrock lock eyes. You know what I saw? I saw pure hatred from both of them.
All right.
Ramrock wants to destroy Stud.
Bonus entertainment at Thunder Mountain Wrestling, a little S&M action in there.
Something tells me even a dog collar might not be able to contain these 2 monsters.
Chained together via dog collar. No one will be able to get away. There's no strategy in this one, Dave. The strategy is to beat your man down and keep him out for a 10 count.
You're going to put him out for a life count. You choke him with that chain.
Is that a way to win the match? It's going to get spun around for him, I'm sure.
Oh, it's Stud Bronson with Ramrock's back turn.
The same
a
thing
big
he did to
splash.
Chivero.
Yes, Stud does.
And a German suplex immediately from Stud Bronson. Look at the fire in Stud's eyes. There's one thing you don't do, Dave. I don't care what kind of competition you're in. You never talk about a man's family.
I didn't know Stud had one.
The Stud chants come out. Stud hitting him with every suplex in the book. And a vertical suplex as Ramrock lands right on his lower back and tailbone region. Stud Bronson with the fire in his eyes.
Well, he's not. You remember that last match? Stud Bronson was on the tail end of a lot of that beating. So Stud Bronson coming out hot against the Ramrock, trying to avoid a similar fate that he had the first time.
The German dread with one German and a second German suplex. Throwing Stud Bronson all over the ring. And both these men of Very intense look in their eyes. This means a lot to them, and I think that dog collar as well lets them know exactly the type of fight that they're in for.
He's trying to knock Stud Bronson out so hard he wakes up and it's Oktoberfest.
Oh, the German Dread, not even textbook. Just trying to inflict as much damage as he can on Stud Bronson, throwing them as hard as he can to the mat. Joyce Bonner in the chat says, I see a bloodbath coming. Newsflash, Joyce, it's already here.
Well, again, nobody can run from each other. We're literally chained to each other. You know, Germans are all about efficiency. You know how many Germans it takes to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
None if you manufacture it correctly.
Oh, and going all the way out to the outside. The chain is it's still connected. Stud Bronson, he's only got one way to get Ramrock back in. It's over the top rope. Oh, look at this, Stud Bronson via dog collar choking out the Ramrock.
I saw this coming.
This match could be over before it starts.
You involve a chain, you're going to end up with stuff like this.
Stud Bronson shots in the midsection. Stud attacking the oxygen supply early on of the Ramrock. A very good strategy.
Yeah, he's trying to sap his Farfenugan right out of his body.
Oh, ho, ho. I am surprised that ring's still standing after that one.
This is a different Stud Bronson that we've seen in the last couple of events. Stud always puts on a good performance, but he doesn't come out and dominate like this.
Out of pure instinct, the Ramrock grabs whatever he can of Stud and throws him to the nearest place, which happened to be a turnbuckle, and that stopped the momentum momentarily of Stud Bronson. Oh, and that'll stop it even further.
Oh, that scream was as terrifying as a Chavero.
The Ramrock a kick to the midsection of Stud Bronson. He's going to lift him up. That is a big man to be lifting in the air like that, and Ramrock slams him down.
You said that ring. I'm surprised that thing is standing because they are just absolutely throwing each other into it with everything they got.
A lot of Stud chants coming up. The Ramrock says, I'm going to deliver the big elbow to the sternum.
You see the vertical on the German? He was 3 feet in the air.
You're not wrong. The German Dread putting on a display, and I do think we have El Justo with the count. He's got the count all the way to 3. Ramrock very focused. He knows it's going to take more than that to put Stud down. Oh, and he's going to whip Stud Bronson with the chain.
Oh, man, is this a Tarantino movie?
I don't see bare feet anywhere, so no, we have the German Dread whipping the back of Stud Bronson, and now turnabout's fair plays. He's going to now choke Stud Bronson out with the chain of the dog collar.
We don't need a referee. We need a police officer.
We have a bodyguard, unfortunately. I don't think he's unbiased.
He looks like the mouthpiece of Arizona Southeast. He's choking to death. I told him he bit off more than he could chew.
The Bisbee faithful getting pretty loud. They've been excited all throughout this event. There's a little bit of a tension, as normally happens when we have the Super Vader Championship on the line, because people just don't know what's going to happen.
Again, a couple of big belts on the line. There goes the Ramrock. Bang! Doing it the German way. Knocking Stud Bronson into the cheap seats.
Yeah, Stud Bronson did have a little bit of wherewithal to duck his head out of that one. That could have ended it. Those two big fists coming down on the top of his head. And now the Ramrock. Oh, right to the steel barricade. Stud Bronson's face.
Yeah, this. Oh! Gotta remind you every time, there's no padding on that floor. That's just hard wood. That cannot feel good.
Stud Bronson now. Fair right hands to the face of Ramrock. A little dazed, and he's going to hit the side of the ring apron. Face first in that one.
Stud Bronson refusing to be the victim in this match the way he was the first time.
Oh, and right to the outside, steel steps.
Oh, he's hitting him on the metal steps.
Oh, Stud Bronson's got those steps. He's got those steps. Look at the strength of Stud Bronson. Steel steps. Those are 400 pounds over his head. I'm at a loss for words on that one.
Like I said, we don't need a referee. We need a cop.
Can we start the count and end the match, please?
We're going to need a homicide detective.
I told you, I stood in that ring while those men looked each other in the eyes.
Oh, he's counting even outside the ring. Again, the slowest counting referee in the history of wrestling.
Gives them some time to get back up. We know exactly what the people want to watch. It's a little bit longer of a count than you would get in a boxing match.
And El Justo trying to reassemble the ring steps for us. I think a good ref.
Either which way, it would take a lot to keep someone down for a 10 count, no matter how fast you counted. Let's not forget, Dave, that a lot of times when people are knocked out, they just take the full 10 count, the full 9 count, just to catch their bearings and get their breath back a little bit. It's one of those things. It's one of those catch-22s. When you're on the offense in the Super Vader Championship, do you want the ref to count because you're giving a free 10 seconds for the other man to catch his bearings?
Yeah, you're not wrong about that. That's why we keep him around.
The Ramrock hurts his hand after slapping the chest of Chuck.
He doesn't already broke a knuckle.
He wants to do it again. Stud Bronson looking him right in the eye, says, bring it on. Ramrock going up top. He wants to everything legal. Close fists are legal in this match as we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, he's going to wrap up his hand for the last 4.
Here comes the blood.
7, 8, 9, 10 shots to the face of Stud Bronson. Stud in a bad way.
Yeah, now his face matches his hair.
Justo going down to Stud Bronson, looking if he wants to continue the match. He's going to start the count. Stud Bronson out right now.
Yeah, chain punches to the face. That's old junkyard dog stuff right there.
The Ramrock, he thinks he did enough. 5 count. Oh my God. Stud Bronson's busted open.
I told you, here comes the blood. You can't hit a man with a chain in the face and not expect it to become a bloodbath.
Oh, Ramrock looking to open the wound even more. Stud Bronson bloody and battered in the corner.
I think he was drinking his blood. Guy's been hanging out with Victor Hirschus too much.
That's a good line.
Here we go again. He's going to do it again. There's not enough blood. He wants more blood.
Oh, Stud! He sees red, and it's the Rage with the power bomb to the Ramrock. 270 pounds of Ramrock hitting the mat, crashing down to the canvas.
Maybe Stud can squat a little more than I gave him credit for. That was a power slam off of the turnbuckle for Stud Bronson.
The count coming out. Ramrock looks like he can't even move.
Yeah, no, he hasn't found consciousness yet.
Augusto stops the count. You got to keep counting 6. I think there might be damage to Ramrock's spine as he tries to get back up. 8 count. No, Ramrock is back up. That is actually good news. We do not want a serious injury here tonight.
Well, it's coming, whether you want it or not.
You're not wrong, Dave, and oh, listen to that shot.
Like
and Stud returns the favor.
You knew with those 2 belts on the line that this was just going to be an absolute war. Something that those Canadian guys have never seen.
You see Ramrock. A double clothesline in the center of the ring from both competitors. You saw the Ramrock has blood on his face. That's Stud's blood. He's using it as war paint right now.
Ramrock is a nut job, but they are both down right now. This is like Rocky 2 all over again.
Yeah, if Rocky 2 had blood and dog collars in it, jeez Louise. Look at that, Stud Bronson. A steel chain he ripped off, and now he's looking to do some damage with
trying
it.
To count.
Stud Bronson busted up and looking to do it now to the Ramrock. That steel chain very unforgiving.
Oh, he's got a little payback.
He's got it wrapped up around his fist. Turnabout's fair play, the Ramrock. That could do it. That is the thickest steel chain known to man. Stud Bronson rips it apart, and now the count's going to start for the Ramrock.
Yeah,
Stud Bronson standing victorious right now in the center of the ring.
the big payback for Stud Bronson. He said, you want to bloody me up, I'm going to bloody you back up. Those chain punches.
And Stud Bronson rips the other side of the dog collar off. Now we got a Super Raider Championship on our line. Oh, and yeah, that did it too. Dave, look at the Ramrock when he gets up. Ramrock now wearing a crimson mask of his own.
I'm telling you, there's no way you get punched in the face with a chain and not be a bloody mess. Oh! Ramrock with a big slam on Stud Bronson. Ramrock is fired up. Trying to knock Stud Bronson back to the Bavaria.
This is what the Super Vader Championship is all about, folks. We got two men trying to do some really bad things to each other in that ring, and right now Ramrock, he knows Stud's not out. He's saying, get up. I know you can take more.
He said, we're not done yet, Stud. That's how psychotic that guy is. Instead of wanting to win the match, he wants more.
Stud does answer the count at the count of 9. Ramrock, Stud wants it, says bring it! Spine buster the back of Ramrock's head, bouncing off that mat.
Yeah, there goes third grade out of third grade reading. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. I said it's going to be in the back of his head all the time. The Chevagro is here.
Yeah, I don't think Stud Bronson probably should turn his back on Chevero again.
Lost in the ring, El Justo says you got to focus on the Ramrock. So do you. You can keep counting. El Justo is counting in the ring. Ramrock is answering the call.
Yeah. Oh, the Chevero. Okay, after that betrayal for the Peacemakers, the Chevero's not. Oh! And the Ramrock. Oh, it didn't even phase him. Didn't even phase Chevero.
And Stud Bronson's got a sleeper locked in. Stud Bronson's got a sleeper locked in. He's choking out. Ramrock in the center of the ring.
Oh! He's trying to go night-night. He's trying to put him night-night.
Can Stud get this locked in? This could do it. Cutting off the oxygen supply. We said it earlier, Stud. That was his strategy all along. Kicks to the midsection. Choking out with the dog collar. Stud has it locked in.
No, that's going to do it.
That's one.
And look at Chevero coming out to help Stud Bronson even after the betrayal.
What is going on? Are they going to start the 10 count? It looks like the Ramrock is lifeless in the center of the ring.
They're going to start CPR is what they're going to do.
So the referee breaks the hold after the 3 count. Now he has to count to 10 to see if the Super Vader Championship will change hands to Chevero. And Don Carlos look on. It's a 6 count in the center of the ring.
Oh, the Ramrock's not getting up. He got put out. Stud Bronson's taking home the Super Vader Championship.
That's it! That's it! Against all odds, World War Stud wins the Super Vader Championship!
Even after the betrayal from the Peacemakers, the Chevero comes out to help Stud Bronson.
Look at Don Carlos applauding the efforts of Stud Bronson. What is going on in the Peacemakers?
But Stud Bronson going home with the biggest belt, the Super Vader Championship, and retaining his own title as well. I didn't think I was going to see it. The Ramrock manhandled him the last time they got in the ring. Stud Bronson, victorious at Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Yeah, Don Carlos applauding Stud Bronson. There's more to this story than meets the eye, Dave. I don't know what to make of Don Carlos right now.
Yeah, not quite sure what is going on with fake Dana White and the Chevero. But the Ramrock's on his way to the hospital.
I don't think that fake Dana White's a big insult as you think it is. I think the bigger insult would be calling him the real Dana White. But Ramrock finally to his feet now.
Oh, that's loud in here. What'd you say? the old Vince McMahon wannabe Don Carlos. But Stud Bronson, enjoy your moment, because you earned it.
Dave, I do have to say, after the Super Vader Championship title matches are over, I just have a sense of calm and relief that comes over me that it's finally done. And I always appreciate when we can see both men standing in the center of the ring, because it's not always the case.
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's probably a lot of mutual respect between the two of these guys. They've been in the battle a couple of times now. And yeah, that's what I thought. The Ramrock's a legend in his sport, and he recognizes real. Stud Bronson earned that belt.
That's one of those things, Dave. I liked you said that. There is only one way to earn that Super Vader Championship, and it is to earn it. There is no strategy. That is beat your opponent senseless until they can't answer a ticket. Sign of respect from both men. Love to see it in the center of the ring.
Not always bad blood in the wrestling ring. Sometimes it's just a couple of warriors with some mutual respect trying to see who's better. So congratulations. You don't get a lot of nice words from me, Stud Bronson, but I know what you just accomplished, so I can't say anything funny or snarky about you.
Here we go. Stud Bronson, Don Carlos Chivero.
Oh, yeah, Don Carlos better keep the Chivero close.
I'm going to keep this real short and sweet. Brother, Chivero, you heard all these people right now chanting for Stud Bronson. You know what that was, man? That was the power of love, brother. What you did, you turned your back on love, and now you all got is a black hole in your heart. You listen to him, and brother, I promise you, the peacemakers will be your end.
Oh, yeah. He has Chivero's back as he threatens him and walks out. Real classy.
Words from Stud Bronson. If I was
Real
Chivero,
classy.
I would think twice about betraying the King's Day, betraying my brothers. Don Carlos has a smile on his face. You gotta wonder if this is all part of his plan. Oh, and now he's laughing for Stud. What is Don Carlos's game?
More word salad coming out of Joel. Sounds like he's running against Trump for president. Well, that being said, we're down to one match, and the biggest match as Bad News Bagu tries to defend his title against the
biggest
Manimal.
match. The Manimal, 350 pounds. Bad News Bagu, 350 pounds. 700 pounds in the ring together against each other. The literal biggest test for the Manimal. Bad News Bagu coming in the ring.
Bad News Bagu has absolutely destroyed Thunder Mountain Wrestling. He took on 20 men in the Rumble, easy peasy.
Well, man, Joel was in there, 19 and a half.
19 and a half, yes.
I can't stop calling him Joe. Will Kennedy's contagious. That's all I got to say. But this one, Dave, one that was stipulation on it that we haven't talked about. 2 out of 3 falls. So this is the best way. Anything can happen to get one pin, but to pin your opponent twice, that shows you who the best is.
Oh, the Manimal signs have come out of the crowd. This is what the crowd waits for, is to watch their heavyweight champion. But pun intended, I got bad news for him, because it's going home with Rich Bagu tonight.
So I've got something unfortunate to tell you. Bad News Bagu finally getting his chance against the Manimal.
Yeah, here we go, the heavyweight title fight. These never get old. Like I said, these men are so large.
I appreciate the old school look from our referee Chris in the ring right now. A good official to have for this match too. The best one we might have in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Nothing gets by him, and here he is. I've got something unfortunate to tell you, Bagu. I mean, bad news, Bagu.
Yeah, like I said, they don't call him, oh, I might have something, terrible to tell you.
Line for line, bar for bar.
Hey, I figured, we're getting stolen from, I'll steal from you. Plagiarism is a new thing. How do you think Drake got famous?
53 pounds.
Oh, we have a Manimal's gonna get you sign. Who's letting their child go right over to Bad News Bagu? He doesn't care, Dave.
Bad News Bagu has waited a long time to get his shot at that belt. The Manimal, after that last match against Mil Muertes, I don't know if he's going to have enough gas in the tank. Mil Muertes gave the Manimal a beating. Threw him through a coffin.
During the match, after the match, Manimal suffered a lot of damage. You are right about that, Dave. And now he's got 2 out of 3 falls. Look at the size of Bad News Bagu. Somebody who you draw the ire of. He's gotten into our face a few times. I would not want to be on the warpath of that man.
Bad News Bagu isn't scary in a Victor Ursus or Chavero kind of a way. He's scary because he is driven by anger. He wants all of it. He wants to watch the world burn. He wants to take that title home and rub it in Thunder Mountain Wrestling's face. He has received no support for Thunder Mountain Wrestling at all. They don't even want him here.
No, he had to earn it. He had to earn his shot against 20 other wrestlers. He was sick of it. He was so sick of being looked over for the title that he didn't even defend his county coin. He said he could not care less about that candy coin. He's got bigger and better things on his mind, and that is the Manimal, and we're going to see that here tonight, right now at Point Break.
Don't say bigger and the Manimal in the same sentence. That man is huge. So heavyweight title fight coming in. And here he comes. The Thunder Mountain supposed heavyweight champion. The man, not for long, the Manimal.
Say not for long, Dave Davies.
And there goes the gym.
With a sound like that, can anybody stop him?
Will Kennedy and one-legged Gabriel Alexander have joined us. So Gabriel Alexander never going to dance again.
Introducing his opponent. Weighing in at 350 pounds.
So
He is the reigning, defending Thunder Mountain Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion.
So you folks wanted heavyweight action. You got it. So Bad News Bagu and the Manimal. Of a wrestler in that ring. Jason S saying the champ is here.
Dave, I feel like this is the heaviest heavyweight title in the history of Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Oh, by the way, that sultry voice you're hearing is not only that, none other than tag team champion Will Kennedy, and Gabriel Alexander has limped his way over here as well.
Having fought the battle we fought, we wanted to come out and say hi to all the Cool FM fans and all the new Cool FM friends of the foundation.
What's with the friend list? You getting soft on me? I thought I was your only friend.
You're all our friends, Dave. You're all our friends.
You've been hanging out with the
Well-
smoke signals too much.
We're your friends, but you're not our friends.
From the greatest
Wait a minute, what?
city in the history of the planet, San Diego, California.
Huh?
350
You know San Diego is Spanish for...
Yeah, San Diego, founded in 1846 by the Germans. Its name means a whale's underparts. And there's your future champ, Bad News
Not to
Baggu.
be lost right now. We have a lot of Manimal chants in the chat right now. Thank you, Gabriel Alexander, Will Kennedy, for joining us. Gabriel, we saw you get attacked viciously. We have to ask, how is the knee? How is the leg right now?
I went back to the back and I had to get tied up by the trainers. They taped me up. They did the best they could in a hurry because I wasn't about to lay down without a fight. I was going back out there to help defend our tag team championships that we cherish dearly.
Well, you better thank your lucky stars for your best friend over there. Apparently, I'm not his best friend.
Honestly, it's starting to feel like there's a whole lot of funny business going on in the title picture. They tried to steal that match from us. We got attacked by the monkey in the vampire suit. The fact that Belmont got a coin shocked me to high heaven. The fact that that didn't get stopped and cut off there. And I worry here for Manimal himself. This night has been full of shenanigans.
It has been a little bit confusing. Will, you're saying that you're implying that there's something deeper going on here tonight?
I think there's a conspiracy.
Well,
with
fake Vince McMahon, Don Carlos over there?
Something I just don't trust about it. And I know I'm not one to say it, but I think if anybody's got the most experience in who not to trust, I think I got a pretty good radar on who's just like me. And I take a big look at DC Don Carlos, and I don't like what I see.
And getting into the match now, Bad News Baggu says he's too smart for a tie-up. It's good that you guys are out here because we were wondering ourselves. There's a lot of confusion here tonight about what's going on in the title picture and everything that's happening. And you're saying that Chivero's still out here on the table next to Don Carlos with the Manimal in the ring.
And Manimal's got his attention focused on Chivero. Should be focusing on, I got something unfortunate to tell you, Baggu.
All right, we're going to get out of eyesight before we end up a victim of Chivaro, too.
Well, thank you, Friendation, for stopping by. Again, the Foundation turned a new leaf, and even tonight we heard the crowd get behind him after that valiant effort from Will Kennedy, and he did win the titles back for the Foundation.
Oh, Manimal with a big shot. Now instantly realize that he is in there with the heavy champion. They ain't going to just give you this belt, Baggu. You're going to have to earn this one. And don't forget, we have that charity axe throwing at Urban Axe Yard tomorrow. The Manimal may be there, but he may be in tears throwing axes. And Baggu with a big double fist in the back of the head of the Manimal.
Well, and Will Kennedy said there's funny business afoot, and Manimal seems like he's on that same train as he cannot focus on Bad News right now, and he needs to. Bad News Baggu, 350 pounds, the first man that can match the Manimal's size here in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Yeah, a couple of big Johns in the ring. Again, Manimal took such a beating at the hand of Mil Muertes that I don't know if he's going to have enough to get. Baggu is fresh. Baggu's ready.
Baggu and gets Manimal down and the turnbuckle, and now he's got a choke on our senior official Chris, the only man for this match, in there and breaks the hold.
Yeah, Manimal in that Troy Polamalu haircut, laying there helpless as Baggu is about to make him his next victim.
Baggu wants him on his feet, wants to inflict damage, wants to get him back to the mat violently, and a big splash to the Manimal. Bad News Baggu. Again, the Manimal, he's had every test you can think of. He has not had one the size of Bad News Baggu.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of splashes tonight, but when it's 350 pounds splashing into you in the corner, you're lucky that the turnbuckles are still there.
Bad News Baggu in control of this match, and like he likes to do, letting everyone know that your hero's on the mat, and I'm the one standing tall in the center of the ring right now.
Boot to the oh, Manimal. Obviously not going to let the belt go easily, but he appears so far in this match to be overwhelmed.
Bad News Bagu raking the eyes
Ooh.
again. 2 out of 3 falls. Bad
Oh.
News going to square up that boxing background he has. And now a kick to the midsection.
Opening up the Philly shell and hitting him with a left hook to the body. And down goes Frazier.
I thought I would never, ever say this, Dave, but I think the Manimal might be distracted right now. The Manimal does not look like himself. And like you said, at Eye of the Storm, took an enormous beating. Physically not there, mentally not focused. This might be the first time we see the Manimal lose his title in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Well, and having your own brother outside the ring who you betrayed, you know, you gotta it's gotta help you lose your focus.
2 bodyguards now for Don Carlos. He might need it. Bad News Bago, a big splash in the center of the ring, falls the Manimal.
Yeah, Manimal, like the New York Giants, unable to produce any offense right now. This has been all Bagu all day.
You know, now that I'm paying attention to it, there's definitely something afoot going on right now. The War Bear is standing outside the ring as well. And it's hard to focus in the ring, but in the ring, Bad News Bagu completely dominant.
Manimal fighting for his life right now, trying to survive. This is Point Break. He's trying to ride the biggest wave that Thunder Mountain Wrestling has, and that's Bad News Bagu.
Shots, both these giants in the ring, exchanging blows. Manimal ducks a clothesline. Can he get Bad News up? He does. Big power slam. Manimal, 1, 2, 3. That's the first fall.
Wow.
Manimal's gonna do it.
Out of the frickin' blue. Bad News. And Chavero.
Manimal's gonna do it. Manimal's gonna do it. That's the first of 3 falls.
Chavero's starting to creep in over here.
Oh no. And Manimal sees him. Manimal again focused on the Chavero. A slam out of nowhere. And Bad News Bagu had no idea what happened as he just got covered for the first pinfall.
I speak Chavero now, and I'm not allowed to repeat what he's saying to the Manimal. It's got some naughty words in it.
As long as he's in front of us, I'm all right. And Stud Bronson's in the back receiving medical attention right now, so Manimal is here by himself.
Oh. And now the Foundation has arrived and decided
What
to
is
join
going
the party.
on? Oh no, here we go. The Foundation. They've had their problems with the Manimal. What is going on? Oh, the Foundation! The Foundation attacking the Chavero! Gabriel Alexander can't even walk!
Where are everybody's loyalties lying right now? This is nuts. And Chavero just catches Gabriel.
He's got him. He's got bad intention. Wait, Will Kennedy! Will Kennedy through the ropes!
Once again, Will Kennedy coming to the savior of Gabriel Alexander.
Never thought I would see the day where the Foundation come to the aid of the Manimal.
I don't even know this Will Kennedy anymore. This is not the guy that came to my house eating Hot Pockets.
This is absolute craziness. Oh no, in the ring.
Gabriel Alexander on one leg
We got
right
Victor
now.
Ursus. Ursus now attacking the Foundation. Total chaos. Here at Point Break and from behind, Bad News Bagu clubs the Manimal. And a big clothesline sends the Manimal to the mat.
Oh, he may tie this thing up after that clothesline.
Jason S in the chat says, what? We have no idea.
Absolute chaos.
We have no idea.
Chaos.
Oh, Bad News Bagu! 1, 2, 3. I guarantee you, Dave, for all of his years of wrestling, the Manimal has not been picked up and slammed down like that.
No, his eyes just got open by Bad News Bagu. Bagu can go over there and finish him off.
That's, again, folks, 2 out of 3 falls. Both men have a pinfall apiece. This next one will do it.
Oh, my goodness. like us trying to get through 2020 and the deadliest virus it ever made. They're both just trying to survive right now.
Thank goodness
We're
we were
at
able
Bisbee,
to.
they take that very seriously.
Yeah, here we go. Both men squaring up in the center of the ring now. They're going to exchange elbows.
Oh, this is where Manimal's strengths lie. This is where Bagu didn't want to lock up with him earlier, which is a smart idea. Manimal does a lot of his fighting on the inside.
Manimal Bagu getting the ref involved, saying Manimal was doing something illegal, and that gave Bagu the advantage here. And Bagu finally getting the Manimal outside the ring. I'm still flabbergasted at the Foundation. They looked like they were coming in to attack the Manimal from behind, and all of a sudden they take on Chivero.
Yeah, that was, again, mass chaos at Thunder Mountain Wrestling tonight.
That is a great way to describe Point Break, Dave. Mass chaos. You just don't know what you're going to see when you come to a Thunder Mountain Wrestling event.
Don Carlos making his way over into the action with his knuckle-dusting bodyguard. I think he has a vetted interest in this. And for some reason, fake Vince McMahon wants to see the Manimal and the Peacemakers go down.
Same thing, I would say. I don't think that's a big insult as you think it is, considering everything that's come out about Vince McMahon. I think real Vince McMahon would probably be the bigger one.
You sure he's not the real Vince McMahon?
Could be. We got the fight on the outside. There's just so much going on right now. We have Don Carlos and his bodyguard looking on a little more intently and definitely more closely than they have been. They've left their seats next to Noah and the rock and roller Ryan Russell. And they get inch closer and closer to the Manimal and Bad News Bagu as security steps in as well. This is going to be...
I have my theories about what's going on right now. I think that there might be a hint in the air that Don Carlos might be maybe hurting the integrity of Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
This is just crazy. Security is on the scene. Hopefully they keep Don Carlos and Don Carlos's knuckle-wearing bodyguard away. And they are fighting right in front of DC. It seems like Manimal is focused now as he does go back in the ring. Realizes he's got a match on his hands. Now that Chivero is no longer there.
Yeah, Bagu now has Manimal's full focus.
Manimal in front of the crowd, the VIP section. A big chop to Bad News Bagu.
If you thought Noah was loud, you should hear that slap.
This isn't the easiest test for Bad News Bagu either. There's been a lot of chaos. He came in here focused on one match, and a 2 out of 3 falls for the Thunder Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, and now there's just so much extracurricular going on, you wonder if he can focus as well.
Manimal's thrown Bagu back into the ring. Fans trying to enjoy their champion for just another couple minutes. Because Bagu's going to be on the comeback trail here in just a moment. It's just like that.
Bad News Bagu takes down Manimal as he gets him back inside the ring. Bad News Bagu. Oh, he's using all that 350 pounds to stand on the chest of the Manimal.
Like 2020, so many of us, he can't breathe.
And he sits on the Manimal. 2. Oh, Manimal gets his shoulder up. That's a good sign. I was worried that Manimal might have broken a rib or punctured a lung on that one. But the fact that he actually got his elbow up lets me know that it's still functioning down there.
Not for long. Oh, 350 pounds on the back of his neck.
Bad News Bagu worn out in the corner.
It's karma for injuring me. We're into a neck brace.
He definitely regained the upper hand in this matchup.
Could this be the moment Bagu was waiting for?
Manimal to his feet. Bad News Bagu's both competitors worn out. And a shot to the midsection.
Yeah,
and another shot to the midsection. And now strikes from Bagu.
Yeah, Manimal's last gasp here. Like that 0.3%.
Another kick to the leg. He's trying to chop down the tree. That is Bad News Bagu. And that's going to do it. The third kick to the leg of Bad News Bagu sends him down.
Manimal is this is muscle memory right now. Manimal is in a bad way. He might be on the offensive right now, but this is muscle memory. He is running out of gas.
Oh, the Manimal not taking appreciation to whatever the referee Chris was telling him. There we go, Manimal, Bagu, lost in all the chaos, folks. We have one more pin. Whoever gets the next pinfall or submission is going to be the Thunder Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Right now, Manimal stands tall and victorious, but Manimal again looking over to Don Carlos. So Manimal again getting distracted in this one.
Oh, he better keep his focus. I wouldn't give Bagu any recovery time.
No, I mean, especially Bagu was just on the offensive. You got this man down, 350 pounds. Bagu, you don't want to get any momentum rolling for that man.
I've counted the Manimal out several times, and several times he's proven me wrong.
Oh, and a chop right to the knee of the Manimal, and that's going to get Manimal down.
Chopping down the tree. Giving it that full Stud Bronson effect.
Bad news, Bagu. He said, ask him if he wants to continue. I guarantee you the Manimal does.
If he can.
Bad news. Just injured that knee. And, a knee breaker from the Bad News Bagu onto the Manimal.
I tell you, if you had to get your knee destroyed at that size, you're not coming back from that. That's a career ender. So you better hope his ligaments are in place after Bagu's done with him.
I don't want to take my focus off the match, but what do you make of the foundation? Do they really turn a new leaf?
I don't know, but Will Kennedy's he's turning over a new leaf, and I don't like it.
Bad News Bagu in control and now mocking the Manimal. Now's our mocking boots right there. He did rake the eyes of the Manimal with his boot. Referee Chris did miss that one.
You lint liquor. Oh,
he's going to go for the cover.
Is that it?
Two. No, it is not it. Of course not, especially with a lazy cover like that. Bad News toying with the Manimal right now.
I tell you, after 8 months, almost a year of heavyweight supremacy, all of that work might have caught up to the Manimal.
Bad News Bagu catching his breath, but that does allow the Manimal to catch his as well. Bagu, he said hit me, and Manimal obliged, and Bad News was not ready for that one.
You ask for it, you get it. But it wasn't enough. Bagu instantly, he headbutted himself.
A double headbutt. He's going to go right back to it. Manimal with the headbutt in return.
You know, people will do anything to hold on to their titles. And I mean anything.
Oh, Manimal's down. Oh, Bad News is down. Referee's going to have to start the 10 count. This is regular rule. This is not no disqualification. This isn't Super Vader. You start that count.
Oh boy. After all those headbutts, they are both as unconscious as I'm going to be in a couple hours hanging out in Bisbee. Crowd trying to cheer life into Manimal that I don't think exists.
The Manimal chants one more time coming from the steel barricade in our VIP section.
What's that count at? It's so slow I can't tell.
Both men up to their feet. You wouldn't expect this match to end that way. No one is going to give an inch in this one. Bad News. A double axe handle to the face of the Manimal who's struggling to stay on his feet.
Yeah, he's struggling to stay in this match.
Again, these two strikers exchanging blow in the center of the ring. Who's going to come out with the upper hand after this one? Looks like it's going to be the Manimal. Bad News dazed. He's in a bad way. Manimal backing him into the ropes.
Trying to hold on to his belt with everything he has left.
Well, we had two falls early, but now this last one a little bit trickier, and Manimal misses as Bad News Bagu just enough awareness to get out of the way of that one. And that chop hurt all the way in Sierra Vista.
One more power slam for Bagu, and that might be the end of this match. You can see the Manimal just losing it. We are watching the downfall of the Thunder Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
I wouldn't be so sure, Dave. I wouldn't be so sure. We've seen
I've just been
Manimal
rooting for it for so
in
long.
worse shape than this. Oh, maybe not as bad news. He wants Manimal to go to sleep.
Oh, wouldn't that be the irony of that? Putting out a peacemaker with a sleeper hold.
The crowd imploring Manimal to come back. Bagu had it locked in. Decides to drag him down by the hair. Referee Chris didn't see it. This could be it. This is it. 1, 2, and just in time, the Manimal.
What is he?
Gerald Morgan, I am not getting in that ring. I'm telling you right now.
Does he have smelling salts in his glove? How did he survive that? Bagu put him out.
Bagu exhausted right now.
I don't know what the referee's telling Bagu. I'm telling you, the Manimal has taken on the toughest competition that wrestling has to offer for a very long time.
A knife edge chop to the chest of Bad News Bagu, and another one sends Bad News into the ropes. Bad News does get back on his feet, tough as nails. This competitor, this challenger to the title is. A shot to the midsection. Manimal, a headbutt to the back of the head. Careful, that can knock a man unconscious. Bad News to his knees.
I think Gerald Morgan's right. You should get in there.
Yeah, let me go ahead and do that, and you can write the will up to my wife and kids. Thank you, Dave.
A lot of kids without fathers grow up to be very successful people.
Manimal in the corner. Shots to the midsection of Bad News Bagu.
He's going for that big splash.
And a big clothesline from the Manimal shakes the ring. And a face buster to Bad News. Oh, what awareness from Bad News on pure instinct. Rolling out to the ring. That would have done it. You saw Manimal crawling for that cover.
You can't get pinned with a 3 count if you're not in the ring. Bad News a little smarter than the Thunder Mountain Wrestling is giving him credit for.
Gerald Morgan, I would not get into that ring for $1 million with these two in there.
Oh, no, he'll fight like the Cheer Perfection or something.
I might $1 million. I might not get in the ring for other reasons with them, but here we go on the outside.
You don't like to have a good time?
Well, the referee's out here. I believe this is false count anywhere, Ryan. Is it false count?
Would you believe me if I said no? You watch football with me. Manimal on the ring apron.
Oh, maybe I was wrong once again.
Rolling Bad News in.
I always am when it comes to this guy.
Now, you bet on him one time.
Oh, yeah, one time. That's right.
1, 2. That's not going to do it. A lot of hard shown from Bad News Bagu. Just a 2 count. I do have to point out one more time. Fair is fair. A little bit out of position, the referee, for that count.
Bad News Bagu did not work this hard and climb the Thunder Mountain Wrestling Mountain to get pinned out that easily.
Kick to the thigh of Bad News Bagu right there. Manimal running out of ideas, trying to get something in the mind. What is it going to take to pull down Bad News Bagu?
Oh, again, Manimal once again proving me wrong. I thought he was done. He somehow finds some energy in that big body of his. And now Bagu is begging for his life.
Manimal will allow Bad News to catch his breath just a little bit longer. Bad News Bagu holding his ribs as he comes up. And another shot. Manimal's going to target those ribs.
He said, I got some boxing too.
Oh, the biggest European uppercut we've ever seen. And we have the Ramrock in Thunder Mountain. And again, Bad News Bagu dazed and confused once again.
The Manimal about to retain his title if Bagu can't get it together. Again, he climbed this mountain to get here. He wanted it. He got the champ.
You want the champ, you got to beat the champ. Bad News off the ropes. He's going to counter it. He's going to counter it. Bad News Bagu, reverse Russian leg sweep. Face planted. 1, 2. No, that's not going to do it. But Bad News finally showing some life, and he's going to go for a submission, not allowing any recovery time from the Manimal.
He's trying to put him out. Oh, Bagu's trying to finish him. The Manimal he's trying to stay alive.
He's trying, the ref asking him, but that Anaconda Vice is really locked in from Bad News. Oh, Manimal's out. That's one. If it gets to 3, it's over, and we have a new champion. We have a new champion. And Manimal's still fighting. Oh, just enough strength to hit Bad News in the face and try to break this hold.
Oh, I thought Bagu had him. But the Manimal, just like Diddy, trying to stay alive right now.
And Bad News, a shot across the face of the Manimal sends him into the ropes. Manimal, an unconventional takedown through all 350 pounds of his frame on Bad News. He's got the cover. 2. Oh, Bad News right on the rope.
That's bad news for the Manimal, because he's not done yet. He wants to go throw some axes tomorrow at that charity event at Urban Axar with that title. He better finish the job.
What do these guys have left in them? They're barely moving around out there. Yeah, but they're still fighting.
Gerald Morgan, not these wrestlers. Thank you for commenting, though. Do appreciate all the comments in the chat. I can't stress enough how I will not be taking on these wrestlers in any facet. Maybe some WWE wrestlers. What did he throw in his face?
I have no idea.
That distracted the Manimal, but it might have just upset the Manimal.
You just said something happened.
End of the ropes goes Bagu, and a big heel kick from the Manimal. That could do it. We saw Bagu knocked out. Manimal, big splash. 1, 2. Bad News just gets out.
I don't know how. The big man got that foot up high.
Oh, look at this choke from the Manimal. He's got him in a submission. This is nuts. The Manimal. The Manimal got him. The Manimal got him. Manimal's champion. Manimal's champion.
Again. Surprising me. Fooling me. I didn't think he had it in him. This guy just proves me wrong over and over and over again. Oh, fine. He keeps his belt for another day.
Oh, look at that. We got Stud Bronson coming back into the ring. The Peacemakers. All 3 of them in the ring. Joyce Potter in the chat says yes, yes, yes. The Peacemakers. Victorious in the center of the ring tonight.
I thought Bad News Bagu was walking out with that belt.
And look at that, Don Carlos applauding from the side.
What a beautiful way to close out Point Break. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, what a night of wrestling action. We got one event left this season. 1 month from now in Warren Ballpark, Bisbee, Arizona. And it will be huge.
Barbie Knight in the chat says yes, let's go Peacemakers. The Manimal. The Manimal making a beeline right for our cool film stream.
Everybody at home that couldn't be here. Joyce, Jay, and all the cool FM, baby. Wow.
There you have it. I can't think of a better way to take us out. Thank you again to Kerry and Urban Axar. The Manimal victorious one more time. For the mouthpiece of Arizona Southeast, Dave Davies, I'm Paul Corner. Thank you for joining us at Point Break.